Y'all watching me mess with my mic, huh? Trying to get it fixed. Good morning, man. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Corey. Man, good to see you. Man, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning over here on the YouTube side. Good morning, man. I'm fired up and ready. What about you guys? I got my coffee. What else could a guy ask for? Get to be with a bunch of friends this morning and drink a little coffee. Oh my gosh. Kayla, good morning. Carlos, good morning. Just Morgan, good morning. Good morning. A good dream. Good morning. Good to see you. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Man, thanks for sharing, Corey. Appreciate that. If you guys are just sitting around, tap on that screen. If you haven't followed us, please do so. If you get something out of this, it'll just help you find us. X-Ray Goddess, good morning, X-Ray Goddess. Oh my gosh, good to be with you guys this morning. You know, it's funny, yesterday I started a little early. Today I started a little late. I got tied up doing some stuff. Oh man, good morning. Sunkissed, good morning. Stan, good morning. Oh my gosh, look at all this. Good morning, man. I'm excited about y'all being here. Good morning. I'm excited to be here, Zippy. What's up with you, Zippy? Good to see you. Man, Chrissy, good morning. Good morning. REU, MSE says REU. Yeah, Residual Earners University. Well, Chrissy was worried about me. I'm glad somebody's worrying about me, Chrissy. Thank you. No, I started doing a reviewing a business deal, and next thing I know, I looked up and I'd gone too long, so I had to hurry. Man, the brass man says, good morning, REU family. If you're not part of the REU family, you're missing out. Matthew, good morning. Yep. Unstoppable Voices with Kayla, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Matthew L.E. Good morning with you, man. Good morning, everybody. I'm excited to be here. I got a bunch of notes for you. Are y'all ready? I got a bunch of notes for you. I'm going to go and do it for you guys just joining. If you don't, oh my gosh, is that better? Can y'all hear me better over here now? Had my mic muted. Good morning. Yeah, now I think it's working. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Man, I'm excited to be here. I got a bunch of notes for you guys just joining. If you don't know who I am, I'm Presley Swagerty. Presley Swagerty. Yep, Presley Swagerty. I'm a guy that grew up in the ghettos, that was a basketball coach for 16 years, struggled financially. My old high school coach brought me a network marketing business, if you can believe that. And I decided to give it a shot. Never in my life did I think I'd do network marketing, but I got in, it exploded. I became the number one earner. I have been the number one earner for 22 years. Is that not kind of crazy? Anyway, that's kind of how that went. Man, made millions of dollars doing it, and never thought I'd even do it. From there, we bought a bunch of businesses, car dealerships, printed circuit board company, logistics company, auto transport company, car washes, real estate, you name it, we've done it. I'm an entrepreneur, I guess you would say. But anyway, I've written a couple of books. I know I don't look like it, but I'm actually one of the top network marketers in the world. I've written a book, Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. How about that one? And then I wrote Be, Do, and Have More. Be, do, and have more. Yeah, you got to be before you can do, and do before you can have. I've actually written a couple of books, man. And that's another story. I hated English, and I can barely spell cat, and my grammar's not that good. But baby, I've written books. I tell you what, we can do things we didn't think we could. Never thought I'd be in network marketing. Never thought I'd write books, but here I am doing both. Is that not kind of crazy? Anyway, good morning. Good morning. Thank you for all your wisdom and plethora of great information. God bless you. Well, God bless you guys. Man, I woke up this morning and just thought to the Lord, hey, I'm still here, still in good health. Thank the Lord. Man, I get to have the fun of coming in here and talking to you guys. Man. Oh, by the way, we started this university, guys, about 5 months ago. If you hadn't joined that, go join it. MSC just put that in there, residualearnersuniversity.com, or we got a shorter URL. You can go to joinreu.com. Either one will work. But come join us, man. We got a community that is amazing. I mean, amazing. Bunch of winners. I think we all, guys, and by the way, I see where some of you are asking about network marketing. I don't pitch anything on here. Just direct message me if you want something to know about network marketing. Direct message me and just say, Presley, how do you make money with network marketing? I can certainly do that, but I don't pitch anything on my live. So my only focus here is I want you to be a success. Yeah. Become the best version of yourself. You were not born to stay the same. You were born to grow into your greatness. I'm going to say it right now, guys. Do you realize all of you guys listening to me right now, guys and gals, when I say guys, I'm talking about everybody. When all you guys were, you got to understand that you're created in God's image. You got greatness inside you. You can do anything you set your mind to. You got untapped potential inside you. It's just going to take you doing a few things, and we're going to talk about that today. But, just get started. I mean, just make a decision. You're going to change your life. But you were not born to stay the same. You were born to grow into your greatness. Every person is born with potential, raw, untapped, and waiting to be developed. But potential means nothing unless it's pursued. The difference between the average life and the extraordinary one isn't talent, luck, or even opportunity. It's a daily decision to grow, evolve, and become the best version of yourself. I talk all the time about, if you want more, you got to become more. That you and I do not chase success. We attract success by the person we become. I'm telling you right now, come on, baby, we got to go for it, huh? We just got to go for it. It's that simple. We got to start growing. And, I teach all the time, read you just 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day, just 10 pages. You can do that. Well, in a year, that's 365 times 10. That's 3,650 pages. You've read 15 to 20 good business books and personal growth books. Does that not blow you away? It still blows me away, and I've been teaching this for years. Just do that little bit every day, and in a year, you've read 15 to 20 books. And I'm guessing most of us hadn't read 15 to 20 books in the last 10 years. Huh? Just doing a little bit. And then watch you one personal growth giant every day. Just watch one. Just one. One personal growth giant. Go to YouTube, watch you one personal growth giant every day. In a year, that's 365 personal growth giants. So you've read 15 to 20 books. You watch 365 personal growth giant segments, and you're not the same person. And then start running with winners, and I'm telling you, your life will be different. Your life will be different. The best version of you isn't found in comparison to others. It's not about being better than someone else. It's about being better than you were yesterday, huh? It's about honoring your purpose, stretching your capacity, and refusing to coast through life. Man, boy, that kicks us in the shin, doesn't it? Isn't it time we stop coasting through life, boys and girls? Isn't it time we make a decision to change our life? Isn't it time we level up? I don't know if you're at the bottom of that food chain or at the middle of that food chain or at the top of that food chain. It doesn't matter. Let's all level up. I've been blessed to make millions of dollars, and I'm still, man, this year I'm trying to do a lot of big things. I'm trying to level up. I want to do more. I'm telling you. Come on. I don't believe success is a destination. I believe it's a journey, and I believe we got to stay after that journey and make it go, huh? Come on. Unstoppable Voices with Kayla. Good morning, man. I'm glad you're here. Come on, baby. Let's do this, huh? You are the greatest project. The most important investment you'll ever make is in yourself. Not your wardrobe, not your social media, not your image, but your mindset, your character, your discipline, your health, your faith, your purpose, huh? Come on, baby. Let me say that again. The most important investment you'll ever make is in yourself. Not your wardrobe, not your social media, not your image, but your mindset, your character, your discipline, your health, your faith, your purpose. Come on, baby. Let's go for it. That's why I tell everybody, join the university. It's a success school, guys, and start running with a bunch of winners. And I'm telling you, you'll grow. But invest in yourself. It's $29, but it'll be the best $29 you've ever spent. Go to joinreu.com. Come on. Go to join REU standing for Residual Earners University. Go join REU.com. And I'm telling you what, you'll start running with winners. You'll be in there where we're doing Zooms and teaching you how to be a success. You're going to have all kinds of courses you can go through. You get to run with me. I guess that's a good thing, huh? Come on, baby, let's do this. Join REU.com. You don't accidentally become excellent. You know, I say all the time, you don't accidentally win in life. We don't accidentally win, guys. You don't accidentally become excellent. You become excellent on purpose through choices, commitment, and consistency. Success starts when you stop asking, what can I get, and start asking, who can I become, huh? Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, everybody. Man, I'm glad y'all are with me this morning. Hey, if you're just sitting around, tap on that screen, would you? Those likes really help our algorithms. We got 150 people on here. If you haven't followed us, please do so. Those follows help us too. And if you're getting something out of this, it'll just help you find me when I go live. You don't accidentally become excellent. You become excellent on purpose through choices, commitment, and consistency. Success starts when you stop asking, what can I get, and start asking, who can I become? Becoming your man, my sinus. Becoming your best takes courage. It's easy to blend in, to conform. It's easy to coast on autopilot and hope life just works out. But becoming the best version of yourself, that takes courage. It takes courage to confront your weaknesses. It takes courage to break bad habits. It takes courage to rise above the environment. It takes courage to outgrow the opinions of others, huh? You know, I talk all the time about we got to grow, baby. If you want more, you got to become more. You don't chase success. You attract success by the person you become. That's one of the best pieces of advice I ever got. I'm telling you right now, if you want to change your life, make a decision today that we're going to change our life. And then start my 5-step success starter kit and watch how your life will start changing. Watch how your life will start changing. Do you a vision board, number one. Print off some pictures of the car you want, the house you want, the boat you want, the plane you want, the vacation you want, the second home you want, the jewelry you want, maybe your church if you want to give big to your church, maybe your kids if you want to do something big for your kids. Just print off, go to the internet, find a printer, find a computer with a printer, print off a few pictures of what you want your ideal life to look like. Get you some tape and somewhere in your house, make a little collage. I call that a vision board. Some people call it a dream board, but it's what you want your life to look like. We got to know where we're going. Number two, write some goals down. I'm telling you right now, guys, you need to have the top goal should be debt-free. Debt-free. Let me say that again. Debt-free. That should be the top goal. Debt-free. Let me throw that out there one more time. Come on, baby. We need to be debt-free. Come on. That's a big one, guys. Get out of debt. Get out of debt. Get out of debt. Number two, start your own business. Because either you're building your dream life or somebody's hiring you to build theirs. Let me say that again. Either you're building your dream life or somebody's hiring you to build theirs. Let's build our own dream life. So goal number one, debt-free. Goal number two, start a business. Goal number three, if you're into real estate, maybe you want 5 rental properties. Goal number 4, maybe if you've already got a business, you just want to level it up. Maybe you want to just scale it. Come on. Net 20 grand a month, net 50 grand a month, net 100 grand a month. What do you want to do with your business? Come on, baby. How about health-wise? How about we lose some weight? How about we quit thinking about losing that weight and actually do it this time? So lose 40 pounds on there. Huh? Come on. Let's do this. So we got a vision board. Number one, we got our goals written down. Number two. Number three, we start reading the 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. In a year, you've read 15 to 20 books by reading 10 pages a day, and we can all read 10 pages a day. And you read 15 to 20 good business books and personal growth books, you're not the same person. Number 4, watch one personal growth giant every day. Zig Ziglar, Stephen Covey, Les Brown, Joyce Myers, Tony Robbins, Brendan Burchard, Simon Sinek, Ed Mylett, Dan Martell, Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn, Art Williams, Alex Hermosi, Mel Robbins, Myron Golden. I mean, come on, watch one of those every day. Just take 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, watch one little segment. Come on. And then number 5, start running with winners. And if you'll run with winners, your life changes, baby. You show me who you run with, and I'll show you who you are or who you're going to be. Huh? You show me who you run with, And I'm going to show you who you are or who you're going to be. If you're running with winners, I'm telling you right now, you're going to be a winner. But the problem is, if you're running with losers, you're going to be a loser. And when I say loser, I don't mean bad people necessarily. I just mean they're not going anywhere. They're stuck. They're not motivated. They're just going through life and hoping it turns out all right. Baby. If you're the smartest person in your room, go get in another room. If you're the most successful person in your room, go get in another room. Let's go, baby. Come on. Come on. Let's do this, 5-step success starter kit. I guarantee your life will start changing. Do you a vision board, number 1. Write your goals down, number 2. Start reading 10 pages out of a good book, business or personal growth book every day. That's step 3. Step 4, watch your one personal growth giant every day. And step 5, start running with winners. And if you'll just do those 5 little old steps, baby, I tell you, your life will start changing. I guarantee it. I've watched it for decades. It worked for me, it worked for my kids, and it's worked for thousands of people I've coached. I'm telling you, come on, baby, let's do this. Come on. But becoming the best version of yourself takes courage. It takes courage to confront your weaknesses. It takes courage to break bad habits. It takes courage to rise above your environment. It takes courage to outgrow the opinions of others. Quit worrying about what other people think, baby. You know, we don't have to get anybody to sign off on our success. Let me say that again. You and I do not have to get anybody to sign off on our success. It's up to us. Look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. And let's get going, You will face resistance from people, from circumstances, from the voice in your head, but growth lives on the other side of resistance, It's hard, but it's worth it. It's hard to train your body instead of feed your cravings, Guys, do we all understand this is the only body we got to live in? This is the only place you and I got to live, right here. This is it, this body. We got to take care of it. I'm telling you right now, start eating better. Start exercising. Start losing that weight. I mean, come on, guys. Only place we got to live. When this body goes, we go. And some people don't act like they know that. I mean, come on, baby. This is it. And you can do it. I mean, do you realize eating right, exercising, losing weight, all that is some self-discipline. Come on, you can do it. I'm telling you right now. It's hard to train your body instead of feed your cravings. It's hard to manage your emotions instead of react. It's hard to say no to distractions and yes to discipline. It's hard to let go of who you've been in order to step into who you're meant to be. Man, I like that one. It's hard to let go of who you have been in order to step into who you're meant to be. If you guys are wondering, I came up with notes. I got notes. I come up with stuff to talk to you about. Somebody said, are you reading a book? No, it's my notes. I go around the country giving speeches, so I got all kinds of notes, so I get my notes going. By the way, we're at 20,000 likes. Would y'all tap on that screen? Could we get to 50,000 real quick? By the way, there's 150 of us on here. Good morning, everybody. If you're just joining us, I'm Presley Swagerty. I traveled the country giving speeches. Actually gave one in Dallas last night. I wrote Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. I know I don't look like it, but I'm one of the top networkers in the world. I wrote a book, Be, Do, and Have More. You got to be before you can do, and do before you can have. Come on, baby. We started a podcast channel. Go check it out. We just dropped a new podcast in there. It's called Residual Earners. We're on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. Just go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners in the search bar. It'll pull our podcast channel up. Check it out. We've been doing these lives for a year. Yep, we got about 275,000 followers. Man, I'm excited about that. I'm pumped up and fired up. It has been a huge success. I'm here to help you. And then we started our university about 5 months ago, and it has been a phenomenal success. We've got hundreds of people in there, hundreds of winners. We got courses in there on success. We bring experts in. As a matter of fact, we're going to have an expert tonight talking about success, doing a Zoom for us in the university. We got a video library that's second to none. We got hundreds of winners that you can network with. We've got a platform where you post and there's threads going, and you can scroll in there instead of Facebook. And when you scroll in our university, it is 100% positive. Yep. Positive videos, positive quotes, positive stories, just positive. We got the most amazing community I've ever seen. So if you want to join a community that is rocking, that is going somewhere, that's making money, that's starting businesses, that's leveling up, join us. Go to joinreu.com. Join REU, Residual Earners University. Join REU.com. I tell you what, it's hard to let go of who you've been in order to step in who you're meant to be. Guys, I'm telling you right now, everybody listening to me, you're created in God's image. You got greatness inside you. You can do anything you set your mind to. Isn't it time we start that business we've been thinking about? Let's think about that one. Isn't it time we start that business? You know, I'll say it again. Either you're building your dream life or somebody hires you to help them build theirs. We want to build our own dream life. Come on, baby. Let's get into this, This only life we got. We don't get a do-over, baby. This is not a dress rehearsal. This is the one and only. Let's go for it. What are we teaching our kids and grandkids? We teaching our kids and grandkids that somebody with our last name can do something big? Or are we teaching our kids and grandkids that somebody with our last name makes excuses? Karen, good morning. I learned a long time ago you can make excuses or you can make money, but you can't make both, baby. That's Karen. I knew it was. Good morning, Karen. Choose your hard. Choosing to grow is hard. Staying stuck is hard. But only one of those paths lead to a life of impact and fulfillment. Listen to that, boys and girls. Choosing to grow is hard. Staying stuck is hard. But only one of those paths leads to a life of impact and fulfillment, Your future depends on your daily habits. And I'm telling you right now, if you'll get in the habit of getting your butt out of bed 30 minutes early, drinking your coffee and reading you 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book and watching one personal growth giant, if you'll get up 30 minutes early, you can accomplish that. And watch how your life starts changing. Watch how each day starts changing. Watch how each day starts changing, If you'll just get up 30 minutes early, quit hugging that pillow, and let's start changing our life, Get up 30 minutes early, get you a good business book or personal growth book, and start reading 10 pages out of it every day. And watch one personal growth giant on YouTube every day. And I tell you, your life starts changing. Your life starts changing. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh my gosh, becoming your best version of yourself isn't a once a year resolution. It's a daily pursuit, a series of small, faithful steps. Habits, guys. You show me who you run with and you show me your habits, and I'm going to predict your future for you. If you're running with winners and if you'll develop some good habits, I'm telling you, you'll be a success. Let me say that again. If you'll start running with winners and if you will develop some good habits, you can be a success. Guys, everybody can do it. You can do it. I'm telling you. And you go, well, Presley, you don't understand where I come from. You don't understand where I come from. I came from the ghettos. Okay? Well, Presley, you don't understand. I made mistakes in my life. Man, so have I. Well, Presley, you don't understand. I don't have a business degree. Neither do I. Come on, baby. It's all about that fire inside. It's about how bad you want it. It ain't about some degree. You can have more degrees than a thermometer and not have any success. Come on. It's all about that fire inside you. If you want it bad enough, we'll figure out how to get it done. Becoming the best self. Becoming your best self isn't a once-a-year resolution. It's a daily pursuit. Listen to this. A series of small, faithful steps. Reading when you don't feel like it. Watching personal growth giants when you don't feel like it. Getting up early when your body says no. Listening instead of reacting. Taking responsibility when it's easier to blame. Practicing gratitude when life feels unfair. Come on, baby. These little decisions stack up, and over time, they shape the person you become. I talk all the time about it's not doing big things in our life. It's not doing big things. You realize we don't get a chance to do big things very often. Nope, we don't get a chance to do big things very often. It's little things, but little things add up like this. Get this, hang with me. If you put $250 in a mutual fund every month, just $250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, just $250. And you leave the returns in there because a good mutual fund is going to make 8 to 12%, and you're going to leave those returns in there, and you just keep putting 250, and you leave the returns in there, and the returns start compounding. Do you realize if you're 30 years old, when you retire, you'd have about $2 million? Is that not wild? Putting $250 a month into a mutual fund, starting when you're 30, if you'll just do it consistently, leave the returns in there, you'll have around $2 million when you retire. You'll retire a millionaire by doing 250, 250, 250. And then the example I always give is if you'll just read that much every day, just 10 pages out of a good book, just 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. In a week, you've read 70 pages. In a month, you've read 300 pages. In a year, you've read 3,650 pages. In that year, you've read 15 to 20 books. Guys, you're not the same person. Do you understand? It's all these little things that we do. It's our little habits. That's what I keep telling you. It's your habits that's going to determine your future. It's your habits. It's not, we don't determine our future. We determine our habits, and our habits are what determine our future. Huh? Get some habits going. Get your butt out of bed 30 minutes early and read you 10 pages out of a good business book. Get your butt out of bed 30 minutes early and watch you a personal growth giant. You can do both of those in 30 minutes. Yeah, you can do them both in 30 minutes. Come on. Come on. Becoming your best self isn't a once-a-year resolution. It's a daily pursuit, a series of small, faithful steps. Reading when you don't feel like it, watching a personal growth giant when you don't feel like it, getting up early when your body says no, listening instead of reacting, taking responsibility when it's easier to blame, practicing gratitude when life feels unfair. These little decisions stack up, and over time, they shape the person you become. Come on, baby. And here's the deal. Refuse to settle. Mediocrity will always invite you in. Did you hear me? Mediocrity will always invite you in. It will offer you comfort, convenience, and the illusion of safety. But don't be fooled. Settling for less than your best is the quickest path to quiet frustration and regret. I say all the time, either you take some risk or you're going to have regret. One of the two, baby. Either you take some risk or you're going to have some regret. Risk weighs ounces, regret weighs tons. We don't want to get to the end of our life and look back and go, man, I should have gone for that. I should have tried that. I should have given that a shot. I should have started that business I thought about. I should have done this. I should have done that. No, baby, that's regret. We don't want that. Do it. Quit thinking about it. Be about it. Let's go. Let's do it. Mediocrity will always invite you in. It will offer you comfort, convenience, and the illusion of safety. But don't be fooled. Settling for less than your best is the quickest path to quiet frustration and regret. Huh? Come on, baby. We're at 34,000 likes. Let's hit 50,000 real quick. If you're just sitting around, would you tap on that screen for me, please? It helps our algorithm. For you guys on the YouTube side, if you would just subscribe and hit the like, that helps us. Guys, we got 200 people on here. If you would follow us, that helps us. The world doesn't need more people just going through the motions. It needs people who are fully alive, fully engaged, and relentlessly committed to living with purpose. You know, I say all the time, call me anything but average and ordinary. Call me anything but average and ordinary. I do not want to be average and ordinary. Nope. I don't want to be average and ordinary. Nope. I don't want to drive an average car. I don't want to go on an average vacation. I don't want to live in an average house. I don't want to do average things. Call me anything but average and ordinary. I don't want to be that, baby. Huh? I'd rather choke on greatness than nibble on mediocrity, hadn't you? Come on, residual earners, speak up. Let's decide. Let's go for it. Come on. You've got it in you. You got greatness in you. You just got to understand that. You know, I feel like I'm a mindset coach now. I used to be a basketball coach. Now I believe I'm a mindset coach because I know that if I can get you thinking right, you can do great things in your life because it's your thoughts that create your actions, and your actions are what create your circumstances. Huh? Think about it. Jeff Bezos, Mr. Amazon. You don't know how he started Amazon? He was selling books out of his basement. Huh? Colonel Sanders, 60-something years old, living on a Social Security check when he started Kentucky Fried Chicken. Did you know Domino's Pizza was started by an orphan who had to put his car up to be able to lease his first little pizza joint? Now he's a billionaire. Sam Walton, do you realize that Mr. Walton, Mr. Billionaire that started Walmart, do you realize he had one little 5 and dime for years before it turned into Walmart? He stuck with it, though. Guys, we can do these things. We can do big things. You just got to get to understanding that you can. The world doesn't need more people just going through the motions. Call me anything but average and ordinary. What about you? It needs people who are fully alive, fully engaged, fully committed, and relentlessly going for things in life. You're not finished yet. It's never too late to grow. You know, I say this all the time. Listen to me. Everybody listen up. It's never too late to be what you could have been. Listen to me. It's never too late to be what you could have been. But here's the deal. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Huh? And I'll say this, if you're getting something out of this, you need to join our university and get where you're living like this, huh? Go to joinreu.com. 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 Come on, get with a group of people that are going somewhere in their life and watch how it helps you. I'm telling you. Show me who you run with, and I'll show you who you are or who you're going to be. Come on. Come on, baby. Oh, my gosh. All right. It's never too late to grow. It's never too late to shift. Whether you're 18 or 80, there's still more in you, baby. There are dreams yet to chase, lessons yet to learn, and people waiting for you to rise. I'm going to ask you again, what are you showing your kids and grandkids? You showing your kids and grandkids that you can make something out of yourself? You showing them that somebody with your last name can do something big? Or are you showing them how to make excuses? That should be a scary thought because, guys, we don't just affect our kids and grandkids. We affect generations to come. How are we affecting them? What kind of legacy are you leaving? Isn't it time that we take life serious? Isn't it time we realize we got greatness in us? Isn't it time we start going for it? Isn't it time we figure out a business? And you go, well, Presley, I don't know what business to start. Do you realize if you'll read the 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day, in a year you've read 15 to 20 books. And if you'll start watching one personal growth giant every day, and in a year you've watched 365 personal growth giants, and if you'll start running with winners, do you realize if I'll do those three things, in a matter of months, I'll get some ideas on what I can do. I'll get ideas on how to change my life. I'll get ideas on how to make money. I'll get ideas on how to start a business and what business to start. If I'll read the books and watch the personal growth giants and run with the winners, I'm going to get ideas. But you can't keep doing the same old thing. See, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over again and expecting different results. Quit expecting different results if you ain't going to do something different. Huh? You got to do something different if you want something different. And I say this, do today what others won't so you can have tomorrow what others don't. Huh? Let me say it again. It's never too late to be what you could have been. Huh? Come on. I don't care how old you are. Let's go. Huh? Let's do it. Huh? Guys, this is the only life we got. We need to be shooting for the stars, don't we? You know, I went to church with Zig Ziglar, and Zig would always tell us, if you aim at nothing, you're going to hit nothing every time. Man, I can hear him say that. It's just like I can close my eyes and see him saying that. If you aim at nothing, you're going to hit nothing every time. You know, so many people just live life backwards. You know, I talk about do a vision board and write your goals down and get up every day with purpose and passion going for the life you want. Huh? But so many people, they just live life backwards. You know, Presley, I ain't going to do that vision board and goals. That's silly stuff. I'm just going to take whatever life gives me, and I'm going to hope it all turns out all right in the end. Baloney, it ain't going to turn out all right, huh? Let's figure that out. It ain't going to turn out all right. Guys, life doesn't give us what we want. Life gives us what we're willing to plan for, work for, and fight for. That's why you need your vision board and your goals, and you get up every day with purpose and passion, and you're going for the life you want. You start developing the good habits. You start reading the books. You start watching personal growth giants. You start running with winners. You start changing your life. You start going for what you want. If we just sit there and take what life gives us, we're going to be bitterly disappointed in the end. That's why so many people don't live the golden years. They're eating at the golden arches. They can't afford anything else because they didn't plan, they didn't prepare, they didn't produce, they didn't provide. Huh? Refuse to settle. Mediocrity will always invite you in. It will offer comfort, convenience, and the illusion of safety. But don't be fooled. Settling for less than your best is the quickest path to frustration and regret. The world doesn't need more people just going through motions. It needs people who are fully alive, fully engaged, and relentlessly committed to living with purpose. Huh? It's never too late to grow. It's never too late to shift. Whether you're 18 or 80, there's still more in you. There are dreams yet to chase, lessons yet to learn, and people waiting for you to rise. I got more goals now than I did 20, 30 years ago. Guys, come on, let's go. Becoming your best self is not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about showing up with intention, even when you feel behind, huh? It's about waking up each day with the mindset, I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm not where I used to be either. Ooh, think that one through. Is that good? I wrote that down. I still think it's good, huh? It's about waking up each day with the mindset, I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm not where I used to be either. Baby, if you want more, you got to become more. Come on, we got to do this. And you go, well, Presley, I'm just not smart enough to start a business. Baloney. I'm calling baloney on that one, huh? Yes, you are. Guys, understand you can do anything you set your mind to. Come on. Think about it. Let's say you decided that you're reading the books and you're watching the personal growth giants and you're running with the winners and you decide, hey, I'm going to start making some money in real estate. Okay. And you said, well, but I don't know anything about real estate. Do you realize you can become an expert at real estate? Think about this. If you said, hey, I want to do real estate. Okay. Start reading books on real estate. Start listening to podcasts on real estate. Start watching YouTube videos on real estate. Start going to networking events on real estate. Get you a mentor on real estate. Start going to seminars on real estate. Start going to conferences on real estate. Start taking some online classes on real estate. You can do whatever. You can become an expert at whatever you want to become an expert at, baby. I mean, quit acting like you can't. Yeah, it's going to take some effort out of you. You're going to have to actually do something for once in your life instead of sitting around watching that time-wasting electronic income reducer that some people call a TV or death scrolling on the internet, huh? Watching a cat get its tail rocked on by a rocking chair and thinking that's a big deal, huh? Why don't you learn something? Why don't we start growing? Why don't we start doing something big with our life, huh? Let's quit wasting time and let's get going, huh? I know a lot of you guys are going, I've never had anybody talk to me quite like this before. I just know what it takes. I'm a straight shooter, baby. I know what it takes. You can't keep doing what you're doing if you want to change. I'm telling you, you got to do something different. And for you guys that are wondering, I'm sure a lot of you guys are thinking, this guy's a nut. You know what? I am a nut, but I'm a rich nut, and it is fun being a rich nut. And I challenge you to come be a rich nut with me. Come on, baby. Let's go, huh? If somebody calls me a nut, I take it as a compliment because I don't want to be like everybody else, huh? I don't want to be like everybody else. See, the masses are not going to go with us. Do you understand that? They're not going to go with you and I. The masses are going to live a life of mediocrity. They're going to get to the end. They're going to have regrets. They're not going to ever do anything big with their life. You and I, we're going to do something big with our life, huh? So when somebody calls me a nut, man, I'm going, yes, I love it. They're calling me a nut. I'm not like everybody else because I don't want to be like everybody else, huh? We don't want to be like everybody else. The masses are not going to go with us, guys. They're not. You're going to leave most of your friends and family behind when you hit the road to success because they're just not going to go with us. They could go with us. They're just not. They're just not going to do it. And I don't understand why either. I mean, I'm with you. I don't understand why. Come on. We only got this one life. How many of you got trapped into leading a life you never intended to live, huh? Think about that. Are you leading a life you really thought you would live when you were a kid? When I was a kid, I thought, man, I'm going to, most people thinking, hey, I'm going to live in that big house. My best friend's going to be in that big house next to me, and we're going to be driving the finest cars and going on those nice vacations, and that's the life we're going to live. And somehow we get trapped into leading a life we never intended to live. Guys, I'm telling you what, if you got trapped into leading a life you never intended to live, let's frickin' change it, huh? Quit acting like you can't and start knowing you can, but it's all about your environment. You got to get your environment right. If you get your environment right, then I'm telling you, everything else will work out for you. If you start reading the good books and putting the good stuff, man, thanks for the gifts. Y'all are amazing. If you start putting the good stuff in your brain, see, most of us need to take a mental enema and get the stinking thinking out of our brain, huh? Most of us need to take a mental enema and get the stinking thinking out of our brain. We need to start putting the good stuff up there. We need to start reading the business books and personal growth books. We need to start watching Personal Growth Giants on YouTube. Man, thanks for the gifts, Karen. We need to start putting that good stuff up here. We need to start running with winners, people that are going somewhere, and we start getting ideas from them. We need to get our environment different, because your environment is what determines the paradigm in your brain of whether you believe you can or believe you can't. And I'll say this, Henry Ford said it, but if you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. So it's all about us getting to thinking we can, because we can change our lives. We can do big things. We can start that business. We can. I'm telling you, start believing you can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. But it all goes back to reading the books and watching the Personal Growth Giants and running with the winners. And then you're going to get an idea of something you want to do. And then you can become the expert by reading books and listening to podcasts and watching YouTube videos and going to networking events and getting mentors. We can become an expert at any business we want to become at. And you say, well, what if it gets big? I don't know how to run a big business. Neither did I. But at one point, we had 7 car dealerships. I didn't know how to run them either. But you know what I figured out? You can hire smart people around you. You can hire bookkeepers and CPAs and attorneys and social media experts and operations people and finance people and HR people. We can hire all those people, I figured out. Huh? We can do this, boys and girls. Quit thinking you can't. Start thinking you can, and let's get going. Oh, my gosh. I want you to be the best version of you. Quit thinking, man, Shamir's in our university. I love it. Guys, if you hadn't joined our university, you're freaking missing out. I'm telling you right now. Success courses, experts each week, a video library that's second to none, hundreds of winners get to do Zooms with me. I mean, come on, let's do something different, baby. Come on, quit thinking about it and join us right now. Stop what you're doing and join us. It's $29. It'll be the best $29 you've ever spent. If you're wanting to change your life, if you're wanting to make money, if you're wanting to start a business or brand a business or scale a business or just run with a bunch of winners or network with business people or whatever you're wanting to do, baby, come on, join us. Residual Earners University. Go to joinreu.com. Joinreu.com. If you're wanting to change your life, let's go and change it, huh? Let's quit thinking about it. Joinreu.com. The best version of you is a gift to the world. You becoming your best doesn't just bless your life, it blesses everyone connected with you, your kids, your grandkids, generations to come. Your family benefits from your emotional strength. Your business benefits from your mental sharpness. Your community benefits from your purpose-driven life. The world benefits when you bring your full self to the table, and your kids and grandkids can see that somebody with your last name can do something big. So don't shrink, don't hide, don't delay. Step up, lean in, become. The best version of you is already inside you, waiting on your commitment to show up. How about that one, huh? Man, I wrote that stuff down. Man, that sounds better than I thought it did, huh? And it's truth. The big thing, it's truth. The big thing, it's truth, huh? Oh, come on, baby. If you guys are wondering, I'm Presley Swagerty. I travel the country giving speeches. I write books. I wrote Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. Believe it or not, I'm one of the world's top network marketers. How to Win with Network Marketing. I wrote Be, Do, and Have More. I'm working on Choose Your Hard, but Choose Wisely. And, writing books, man, I think the reason the good Lord let me grow up in the ghettos, I had no dad. My mom worked in a sewing factory. We literally grew up in the ghettos. And I think the good Lord let me do that so that I could get on here and I could say, it doesn't matter where we come from. Huh? It doesn't matter where we come from. We can make it big. I'm telling you. You just got to decide you want it. I think the good Lord let me make mistakes in my life. And baby, I've made a bunch. But I know you can make mistakes and still make something out of your life, huh? I know you don't have to have a business degree to be successful in business. I don't have a business degree, but I'm a success. I mean, come on, baby. It doesn't matter. I think the Lord let me grow up like that and live like that, and everything happened in my life for a purpose so that I can get on here with you guys and talk about we can do it. It doesn't matter. And if you've got a business degree, man, great. You're a couple of steps ahead of where we started, but we got to use it. You got more degrees than a thermometer and not do anything with it. We got to do something with it. Come on, you're either building your dream life or somebody hires you to build theirs. Let's start building our dream life. How about it? And I get people all the time. They come to me and they go, Presley, you can't love the Lord if you got money. Really? I don't know where you get that. The Bible doesn't say money's evil. The Bible says the love of money is the root of all evil. I believe if you got the good Lord first, family second, health third, money fourth, I believe you can make all the money you want to make, baby man. Thank you for the gifts. Y'all are amazing. We're at 63,000 likes. Could we hit 100,000? Would y'all tap on that screen, please? And if you haven't followed us, Carlos, good morning. And if you haven't followed us, please do so. That really helps us. Those likes, shares, gifts, follows help us on the YouTube side. The subscribes, the likes, all that helps us. Come on, baby. Come on. But anyway, if you got the good Lord first, family second, health third, then I believe you can make all the money you want. I learned the best way to help the poor. Y'all know what that is? Not be one of them. When I was poor, I couldn't help the poor. Now that I've made some money, I can help people. I give more to church by far than I ever have. I give to Romero Pena Ministries because he helps people learn to love Jesus. I give to St. Jude's because I love kids. I give to youth organizations because I love kids. I can help people now. Best way to help people is not be a poor person, huh? Come on, let's get going. Let's understand it's okay to make money. And people say, well, if you got money, you can't love the Lord. Where do you get that too? I believe the parable of the talents tells us the good Lord wants us to make the best with what we got. And I also think about this. King David, my Bible says, was a man after God's own heart. Do you realize King David was wealthy, but he loved the Lord? He was a man after God's own heart. Do you realize, Job, who went through trials and tribulations, if you keep reading that story, do you realize Job was wealthy? King Solomon. Scholars believe King Solomon was the richest man that's ever walked the face of the earth, but he wrote books in the Bible. Quit telling me you can't make money and love the Lord. You can. See, I don't believe ambition is greed. I believe ambition is good, as long as you got your priorities right. Wanting more for your life doesn't make you selfish. It makes you responsible. What are we supposed to do? Be less than we can be? No, I believe we should be everything we should be and more. And you got greatness inside you, so let's go. Come on, let's go. Oh. In today's world, ambition is misunderstood. We hear phrases like just be content or you shouldn't want too much, as if striving for a better life somehow makes you greedy or ungrateful. Baloney. But true ambition is not about hoarding wealth or chasing fame. It's about maximizing your potential, fulfilling your purpose, and refusing to settle for mediocrity. I'll say it again. Call me anything but average and ordinary, baby. Call me anything but average and ordinary. I don't want to be average and ordinary. Do you? Come on, baby. Why would we? Why would we? I'd rather choke on greatness than nibble on mediocrity any day of the week. There is a critical distinction to be made here. Ambition is not greed. Greed takes. Ambition builds. Greed says, how much can I get? Ambition asks, how much can I become? Do you realize you're not competing with me and I'm not competing with you? Do you realize we're just competing with ourselves to be the best version of ourselves possible? Our goal should be every day to be 1% better than we were the day before. And with compounding, you'd be 37 times the person you are in 1 year. Ambition is the fuel of progress. Every invention, movement, company, mission, and breakthrough began with someone who wasn't okay with the status quo, someone who had the audacity to believe that things could be better and that they were the one to make it happen. I'm telling you right now, we need to start believing we're the ones to make it happen. We need to be showing our family that we're the ones. Fikru, good morning. Man, it's good to see you, Fikru. Man, I'm glad you're on here. Guys, we're at 71,000 likes. Would you tap on that screen? Let's hit 100,000 here real quick, huh? Ambition drives innovation. It pushes humanity forward. It builds schools, creates jobs, launches ministries, feeds the hungry, and lifts communities. I'm in on that. How about you? When rooted in purpose, ambition is one of the greatest forces for good. Guys, I'm telling you right now, you should be striving to be the best person you can be. You shouldn't be thinking, well, I don't want too much. Where does that come from? Again, if you got your priorities right, good Lord, family, health, and money, I believe you can make all the money you want to make, baby. Come on, let's go for it. When rooted in purpose, ambition is one of the greatest forces for good. And I'll say it again. What legacy are you leaving? What legacy do you want to leave? Do you want to show your kids and grandkids that somebody with your last name can do something big? Or you want to show your kids and grandkids that somebody with your last name can make a bunch of excuses? Because I learned a long time ago, you can make excuses or you can make money, but you can't make both, baby. Get rid of excuses. Let's all say this together. Y'all ready? I made my last excuse yesterday. Let's say it. I made my last excuse yesterday. Come on, say it. I made my last excuse yesterday. Now say it like you mean it. I made my last excuse yesterday. Guys, if you'll live by that, watch how your life starts changing today, baby. The other thing we need to get rid of is procrastination. You know, procrastination is the greatest stealer of dreams there is. You know what procrastination costs you? The life you could have lived. Get rid of procrastination. You know the last one we'll get rid of this morning? Victim mentality. Yeah, I grew up in the ghettos. I had a scumbag dad. I could have used my scumbag dad as a excuse and I could still be in the ghettos, baby, because I had a bad dad. I'm a victim because my dad was abusive. I had mental scars from my dad. Yeah, I could have used that. Sure could have. What would it have accomplished me? How would it have helped me to say I'm a victim? It doesn't help you at all. We could all enter the worst childhood contest. What if you win? Nothing. You don't get anything. All it does is hold you back. Guys, we're all going to have hurdles. Get over your freaking hurdle and let's go. You know, we're not going to know why somebody had it easier than us until we can get to heaven and ask the good Lord himself. I don't know. I had a bunch of buddies that didn't live in the ghettos. They had dads. I mean, their life when they were a kid was a whole lot nicer than mine. Okay, I don't know why that was. But you know what? I'm more successful than most of them. And I came out of the ghettos. It doesn't matter. Let's go. Let's get rid of excuses. Let's get rid of procrastination. And let's get rid of victim mentality. Ambition drives innovation. It pushes humanity forward. It builds schools, creates jobs, launches ministries, feeds the hungry, and lifts communities. When rooted in purpose, ambition is one of the greatest forces for good. I hope you got that fire inside that you're wanting to do something big, baby. Come on, let's get that business started. You know, keep your job, which JOB stands for just over broke, by the way, but keep your job, but let's get a 9-to-5 business going. And you go, what do you mean? Or 5 to 9 business. What do you mean, Presley, 5 to 9 business? Work your business from 5 to 9 in the morning and 5 to 9 at night while you're keeping that job so you can keep the bills paid, but you're going to get your business started. Do you realize 70% of the people out there don't like their job, but they keep going through it day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, decade after decade. They keep going to some job they hate. Come on, baby. We'll keep our job for a while, but we're going to get our 5 to 9 business going. 5 to 9 in the morning, you're working your business. 5 to 9 at night, you're working your business until it reaches a point where you can go fire your boss, huh? Come on, baby. Greed is about self. Ambition is about stewardship. Greed is driven by ego and scarcity. It's rooted in fear that there won't be enough. So I must take more. Greed hoards, manipulates, steps on others to get ahead. Ambition, on the other hand, is about stewardship. It's about belief that your gifts, talents, and potential were not given to be buried, but multiplied, that you were meant to grow, serve, and expand, not for selfish gain, but for significant impact, huh? Wanting to build wealth, to give more, that's not greed. Wanting to lead a team, to empower others, that's not greed. Wanting to raise your standards so your kids inherit a better life, that's not greed, huh? That's ambition with integrity, and the world needs more of it. Call me anything but average and ordinary. I don't want to be average and ordinary, huh? What about you? All right, we're at 80,000. Come on, tap on that screen, baby. Let's hit 100,000 real quick. And we got 250 people on here. Would y'all hit the follow button? Please hit the follow button. Those likes, shares, follows, gifts, all that stuff helps our algorithm. Thank you so much for doing that. And I'll say it again, baby. If you haven't joined our university, what are you waiting on? Do you realize I started a podcast 1.5 years ago? Residual Earners. Yep, you can go to Apple, Spotify, or YouTube. We got a podcast going. There's about 100 podcasts in there now. I'm telling you, love doing it. Love doing it. And then about 1 year ago, we started these lives. Started doing lives about 1 year ago, and that's been a huge success. We got like 275,000 followers. Man, I mean, it's exploded. I love it. Thank you so much. But then we started a university because on my lives, I can only do so much. I can't really work with you one-on-one. I can't really do that sort of stuff. So we started the university so that I could work with you more hands-on. I want to be able to help you be a success. I want to be able to talk to you about how to start a business and brand a business and scale a business, how to make money, how to do better with your wealth, and how to manage it. And I want to be able to help you with all that, but I can't really do it on lives. So we started the university. It's to help you be a success, guys. I'm telling you, that's the one and only reason. And you say, well, why do you charge $29? Because I got people working full time on that university to keep it going. It ain't just some little course you take. We've got a success school built. We built it on the school, SKOOL platform. That's that platform Alex Hermosion's part of. And we built it there. We put months into it before we ever launched it. And it's got courses in there. It's got my blueprint for success, how I went from the ghettos to millionaire. It's got courses on starting businesses, branding businesses, scaling businesses, TikTok. I mean, we got it all in there. Every week we bring in 2 experts to teach you how to do things and make money. We bring in experts on real estate, experts on insurance, experts on wealth management, experts on TikTok shop, experts on digital marketing, experts. I mean, you get the message. Every week we're bringing in 2 experts that do Zooms. And then we've got this video library that's amazing because we record all those Zooms and it's in our library now. But then the biggest thing by far is not all of that. I mean, all that's great, but we get to run with winners in there. We get to run with winners. There's winners in our university. No negativity allowed. Winners only, baby. I'm telling you, we got hundreds of winners in there, and you get to network with them and talk to them and learn from them. If you want to network with business people, you're there. If you just want to network with this positive people, it's there. We got everything from homemakers to CEOs of companies in our university. I'm telling you. And you know what? A lot of people use our university like they do Facebook because we got posts going all the time. We got threads in there all the time. And go in there and it's a positive environment. I'm telling you, again, show me who you run with and I'll show you who you are or who you're going to be. And if you're wanting to go to the top, you got to get with some winners, baby. Give it a shot. You're not locked into anything. Give it a try. Go to either residualearnersuniversity.com. That gets you there. Or you can just go to joinreu.com and that'll get you there. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. If you're wanting to change your life, if you're wanting to make money, if you're wanting to start a business, if you're wanting to do something bigger with your life, come try us out. Again, you don't have to stay if you don't like it, but I'm telling you what, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. All right, let's get going again. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, you were created for more. There's a reason you feel that internal pull for more. The dissatisfaction with stagnation, that nudge to break limits, that fire to build something meaningful. It's not a flaw, it's a signal. That's a good Lord telling you to do more. Ambition, when pure, is the voice of purpose calling you higher. It's the part of you that refuses to die quietly. It says, you were made for impact. You were made for greatness. You were made to grow. You were made to rise and to help others rise with you. You know, there's a reason I do these lives. I believe that when you get to the top, you send the elevator back down and get some more people and bring them up to the top with you. There's a reason that we did the podcast channel. I believe when you get to the top, you send the elevator back down and you get some more people and you bring them up with you. I believe there's the reason we did the university is I believe when you get to the top, you send the elevator back down, get more people and bring them up with you. Come on, baby, let's get up there. There's a whole lot of room at the top. It's crowded at the bottom, baby, but there's a whole lot of room at the top, huh? You were made for impact. You were made to grow. You were made for greatness. You were made to rise and to help others rise with you. To suppress that ambition and fear of being labeled greedy is not humility, it's disobedience to your calling. The world needs ambitious people. The world doesn't need more passive observers. It needs driven builders, people who say, I'll go first. I'll solve this problem. I'll start this business. I'll lead the charge. I'll blaze the trail. Ambition is what turns dreams into doers. It transforms silent wishes into visible results. Ambition takes responsibility for change. And when used correctly, ambition multiplies and matters most. Come on, baby, let's go, huh? What are we waiting on? What are we waiting on? Let's go. Let's do this, huh? Let me say it one more time. Man, thanks for the gifts. I love it. Come on, baby. We only got this one life to live, baby. We only got this one life. We don't get a do-over. Nope, no do-overs. No do-overs. We don't get a do-over. This isn't a dress rehearsal. We got to be going for it right now, huh? We got to be going for it. Choose your hard. It's hard to go against the grain when others tell you to be grateful for what you have. Oh my gosh, I've heard that so many times in my life, makes me want to puke. It's hard to push yourself when no one's watching. It's hard to be misunderstood for wanting more, but it's also hard to waste your potential. It's hard to look back and wonder, what could I have done if I just tried? It's hard to live small when something inside you was made to build big, huh? Choose your hard. You don't owe the world comfort. You owe the world your contribution. And that contribution is born when you let ambition speak louder than fear. Feel the fear and do it anyway, boys and girls. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Come on. Your ambition is a gift. The desire to grow, to reach, to lead, to elevate others. That desire is not something to hide. It's something to harness. When ambition is patterned with character, humility, and service, it becomes a legacy-building force. Don't we want to leave a legacy we're proud of, boys and girls, huh? Don't we want to show our kids and grandkids that somebody with our last name can do something big, huh? You weren't made to just survive. You were made to thrive, to build, and to give. And that starts by embracing the truth. Ambition is not greed. Ambition is purpose in motion. I'm telling you right now, it's okay, guys. If you'll keep your priorities right, it is okay to make money. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh. Come on. Good morning, everybody. Man, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Harold Lacey just joined our university. I love it. Harold, welcome to the team. Man, welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, if you haven't done it, join us now. Go to joinreu.com. Joinreu.com. Come join us, baby. Come on. Get in our community. We're a community of winners. You want to be a winner? Then start running with winners. Come on. Try us out. Joinreu.com. You know, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite things, and that is if we'll just start doing little things, it adds up to big things, huh? If we just start doing little things, it adds up to big things. Little changes add up to big accomplishments. Do you understand? I'm a visionary. When I do a personality profile like Culture Index or something, I'm off the chart visionary. I mean, I am off the chart. I got to have an integrator around me. But I'm telling you what, I'm off the chart visionary. But I do understand that I only have a chance to do so many big things. It's the little things that add up. You know, those little things you do in life are going to add up to be your life's accomplishments. Oh my gosh, Jordan, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Man, people are joining our university. Have you joined? Go to residualearnersuniversity.com. Go there, man. Residualearnersuniversity.com and join us, baby. Try us out. Go in there and get engaged and get with all these winners and start networking. I'm telling you, if you'll run with winners, it's easier to be a winner. But anyway, come on, baby. I'm a visionary, but most of the stuff I do is little. I mean, we just don't get many chances to do big things, but little things add up to be our life's accomplishments. That's the things we've got to understand. You know, I talk about putting $250 in a mutual fund, $250 a month. And if you'll do that from the time you're 30 to the time you retire, you'll have about $2 million in there. It's little stuff that adds up to big stuff. Huh? If you'll read 10 pages, just 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day, in a year, you've read 15 to 20 business books or personal growth books. It's little bitty things. But the problem is doing those little things, they're easy to do. But when something's easy to do, it's also easy not to do. Huh? It's also easy not to do. And we do it for a little while, and then we just, forget it. And we don't. Guys, I'm telling you what. Put a little money in mutual funds. Start reading 10 pages every day. Start doing those little things. Those little habits are what determine your future, boys and girls. Come on. Let's get in the habit of doing some of the right things. Come on. We're almost at 100,000 likes. Come on, baby. Tap on that screen. Let's get there, would we? Success isn't built in one leap. It's constructed brick by brick, step by step, day by day. While the world celebrates big wins and drastic transformations, the truth is this: the greatest accomplishments are the result of consistent, intentional, little changes over time. Yep, that is truth, baby. People often look at someone who has achieved massive success, financial freedom, a fit body, a thriving business, and think, wow, they must have done one big move. But if you pull back the curtain, you'll find a trail of small, often unseen decisions that compound into greatness. See that overnight success. What you don't see is the 5-6 years it took to become the overnight success, huh? Oh my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my gosh. Somebody's talking about Duke Tran. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have lunch with Duke Tran today. Guys, if you're looking for a financial advisor, my wealth management guy, the guy that handles all my money is Duke Tran, Duketran. He runs the company. He's the founder of it, Duke Wealth Management. So go to dukewealthmanagement.com. Somebody's talking about it here. If you're wanting somebody to manage your money, and I don't make anything for saying that, by the way. I might get him to buy me some sushi today, but that would be about it. But I don't make money for recommending him. I've been using him for years. My kids use him. He has made me a bunch of money. And if you're wanting to get something going with mutual funds or index funds or stuff like that, Duke is the best in the business. So go to dukewealthmanagement.com. I don't know why. I saw it in here. I started to say, I don't know why it's there. But anyway, good morning. Oh, man. Boss B Solutions. Good morning, Boss B Solutions. Oh my gosh, that's Zandra. Boss B is you? I didn't know that. I'm going, who is that? I hadn't seen that one before. Chris says, hi, Presley. Well, hi, Chris. My gosh. Colin says, morning, Presley. Been here many times, but today I'm ready to buy the book and get started. Colin, get in our university. That's where we hang out. Join our university. If you haven't done that, really, do that. Do that. I'm telling you. Do that, and I'll send you my book. Anybody that'll sign up, I'll send you my book today. Join us today, and I'll send you an email, and you can have the audio version of my book for free. How's that? Come on, baby. Residualearnersuniversity.com. Come on, go there and come on, join us. Come on, join us. Come on, baby. Come on. Colin says, I'll join today. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm 55. Man, you're a mere child, Bugs Bunny. I got you by a lot of years. Good morning. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Come on. Y'all ready? Let's do something big. Are you ready to do something big with your life? Who's in on that? Who's ready to do something big? Let's quit living in mediocrity, baby. Call me anything but average and ordinary. We don't want to be average and ordinary residual earners. Let's go. Come on. We want to go for the gold, huh? We want to go for it. We want to do something big with our life. Yes or yes. Come on. There's no options here. Little changes done consistently have a compounding effect. Oh my gosh. Amen on that one. One healthy meal doesn't change your body, but one healthy meal every day does. One call to a prospect won't build your business, but one call every day for a year, that can create momentum, skills, and a pipeline of opportunity. Come on, it's about consistency, baby. It's not about doing everything at once. It's about doing the right things long enough to see the results. How many times have we started, not finished? Guys, we don't get paid for starting. We get paid for finishing. Do you understand that? The next shiny toy rolls by and we just drop what we're doing, run, try to do the next shiny thing. Come on, baby. Figure out what you want to do and stay with it until you're a success. Huh? Let's do this. Saving $10 a day may not feel like much, but over a year, that's $3,650 plus interest. Reading 10 pages a day adds up to 3,650 pages or 15 to 20 good books. Doing 20 push-ups a day might not seem impressive, but that's 7,300 push-ups in a year and likely a stronger, leaner body, huh? Little things add up, boys and girls. Do the little things, but do them consistently. Be faithful. What matters isn't the size of the change, it's the consistency of the action. Huh? Too many people burn out trying to make radical changes overnight. They go all in at the gym for a week and then quit. They read 100 pages in one sitting, then stop reading altogether. They work on their business nonstop for 48 hours and then crash from exhaustion. Guys, every day just do something. That's intensity without consistency, and it doesn't work. Little sustainable changes practiced daily will outperform big sporadic efforts every time. Y'all remember this one, and you know this is true. When you were in school, high school or college, if you studied a little bit every day, you didn't have to worry about the big test. But so many people tried to cram overnight. That was me most of the time, trying to cram the night before the test, not feeling prepared and usually not doing real good on it. And all those friends of mine that would study some every day, they're making A's and I'm not. Little sustainable changes practiced daily will outperform big sporadic efforts every time. Why? Because consistency builds habits and habits build results. Do you realize, guys, you don't determine your future. You determine your habits, and your habits determine your future, boys and girls, huh? Guys, we're at 110,000 likes. Would y'all tap on that screen? Let's hit 125,000. Could we do that? If you're just sitting there, would you tap on that screen? Let's get to 125,000 real quick. Those help our algorithm so much. And by the way, we got about 230 people on here. If you would hit the follow button, that helps us. The gifts, the follows, the shares, the likes, all that is about the algorithm. You know, TikTok is built on engagement. If people are doing stuff, it helps the algorithm, and that's how we reach more people. So thank you for doing that. Come on, boss B lady. Stan the man. I love Stan the man. Jeez Louise. Discipline isn't about doing everything today. It's about doing something today and something tomorrow and something the next day and something the next day. You can't skip the small things. People want big lives, but they ignore the little disciplines that create them. Did you hear that? Listen to me. People want big lives, but they ignore the little disciplines that create them. Waking up early, saying no to impulse spending, making the uncomfortable phone call, writing your goals down. Wow. Doing a vision board, listening to 30 minutes of a podcast or a personal growth giant every day instead of scrolling aimlessly. None of these actions will change your life today, but done daily, they'll completely transform who you are a year from now. How many times have you heard me say, just do my little 5-step success starter kit, huh? Just do my little 5-step success starter kit, and I guarantee your life will change. Do you a vision board. Come on, go to a computer that has a printer and print off a picture of your dream car, your dream house, your dream boat, your dream plane, your dream vacation, your dream second home, your dream jewelry, maybe your church if you want to give money to your church, or your kids if you want to do something big for your kids. How about it, boys and girls, huh? Print off some pictures. Then somewhere in your house, maybe it's the closet door, by the back of a closet door. I don't care where you put it, but make you a little collage of all those pictures of the dream car, house, boat, plane, all that stuff. Put it there because that's the life you want to live. Now, your mind knows what you want. Now your mind can start helping you. The law of attraction can start helping you. Great and mighty forces can come to your aid when it knows what you want. Next, number 2, write your goals down. All of us start with get out of debt. The next one, start a business. Guys, either you're building your dream life or somebody hires you to build theirs. Let's get a business started. Maybe you want real estate, 5 rental properties. Maybe you want to scale your business, 20 grand a month net, 50 grand a month net, 100 grand a month net. Maybe you want to lose 50 pounds. Put that on there. I mean, whatever. 5 to 10 goals. So I got a vision board, number 1. Number 2, I got my goals. Number 3, I start reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book. That many pages, we can do it. You can read 10 pages, but do it every day for a year. And if you're reading business books and personal growth books in a year, you have read 15 to 20 good business books or personal growth books, and your life ain't the same. Your mind ain't the same. You got ideas, you got ways to make money, you got businesses you want to start if you'll do that. Number 4, watch one personal growth giant every day. Zig Ziglar, Stephen Covey, Les Brown, Joyce Myers, Tony Robbins, Brendan Burchard, Simon Sinek, Ed Mylett, Dan Martell, Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn, Art Williams, Alex Hermosi, Mel Robbins, Myron Golden. Watch you one personal growth giant. Good morning, Karen. One personal growth giant, guys. Come on, watch one a day. And in a year, you've watched 365 personal growth segments. Huh? I've read 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book. I've watched me one personal growth giant every day. And number 5, the last one, I'm going to run with winners, baby. I'm telling you right now, who you run with is the key. Who you run with is the key. I'm telling you right now, listen to me. Who you spend your time with is the key to your success or lack of success. If you're running with winners, you're going to be a winner. If you're running with losers, you're going to be a loser. It's that fact. And when I say loser, guys, understand, I'm not saying they're bad people. They're just stuck. They're not going anywhere. They're in the masses group. They're just living life and hoping it turns out all right. Guys, you and I can't run with those people. Now, you say, well, what if I got people in my inner circle that's like that? What do I do with them? Well, they're friends and family. We can't kick them out of our life, but we can move them out. Move them out here. They're not here anymore. They're out here. Do we still love them? Sure. Do we still talk to them occasionally? Sure. Do we still hug their neck at family reunions? Sure. Do we spend all our time with them? No. Can't do it. They're not on the road that I want to be on. You show me who you run with, and I'll show you who you are or who you're going to be. You show me who you run with, and I'm going to show you who you are or who you're going to be. Come on, baby. X-Ray Goddess, good morning. Awoke in my happy place. I love it. Good morning, everybody. Oh, my gosh. Oh, so 5-step success starter kit, vision board, goals, 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. One personal growth giant. Watch one personal growth giant on YouTube every day and run with winners. If you'll do those 5 things, and guys, think about this. Those are all easy to do. There's nothing hard there. You know, it'll take you probably 30 minutes to print off some pictures and make you a little collage. 30 minutes. It'll probably take you another 30 minutes to write 5 to 10 goals down, putting some thought into it. Five to 10 goals, 30 minutes. 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book. What's that? 10 minutes in the morning, maybe? Watching one personal growth giant, that's what? 10-minute segment, 15-minute segment, 20-minute segment. If you get your butt out of bed 30 minutes early, you can read the book and watch the personal growth giant while you're sipping your coffee every day. And then running with winners doesn't take any more time. It just takes some conscious effort to start finding people that are going somewhere in their life and us spend time with them. And you say, well, I don't have winners to run with. Yes, you do, baby. Get on our lives. We do these every day, and we're winners here. I promise you I'm a winner. Uh-huh. And the people that jump on here, most of them are winners too, baby. Come on. Our podcast channel, come on, go there. Residual Earners. Go to YouTube. Type in Residual Earners. You got winners there. And the big one, though, get in our university, baby. Get in our success school. My question is, why wouldn't you try it? If you're wanting to level up, why would you not try it? Go to residualearnersuniversity.com. Residualearnersuniversity.com. It's a success school, guys. Come on, try us out. Run with winners for a while and just see what it does for your life. Are you wanting to change your life? Are you wanting to change your life? If you are, then come on, join us for a while. Residualearnersuniversity.com. Man, come on. Come on, I'm telling you right now. Ricky Hall just joined us. Welcome, Ricky Hall. Man, I'm pumped up, Ricky. By the way, Ricky, you're going to get a email and you get my book, Be, Do It, Have More, for free. All right, let's keep going. Oh, my gosh. Oh, none of these actions will change your life today, but done daily, they'll completely transform who you are a year from now. That's why reading the books and watching the personal growth giants and running with the winners is so important, because you and I do not chase success. We attract success by the person we become. Little changes also shift your identity. Here's the powerful truth. Every small decision reinforces your identity. Every time you choose a small positive action, you're voting for the kind of person you want to become. Huh? You don't just read, you become a reader. You don't just save money, you become someone who values their future. You don't just move your body, you become someone who prioritizes their health. Huh? As your identity shifts, your actions align, and your life begins to reflect the compound power of those choices. All those little things we do compound out and add up to be our life's accomplishments. The hard you must choose. It's hard to be patient with small progress. It's hard to stay disciplined when results are invisible. It's hard to keep showing up when no one is watching. But it's also hard to live with regret from wasted years. It's hard to scramble for big results later because you ignored small efforts now. It's hard to rebuild what could have been avoided by little daily disciplines. Oh, come on. The easy to ignore moments are the very ones that determine your future. Each small decision is a seed, and those who plant wisely reap abundantly. Brick by brick, you build what you want. You don't need a perfect day. You need a small win today. You don't need to master everything. You need to improve one thing. You don't need all the answers. You need one more step forward. Keep showing up. Keep making the little changes, because in the end, it's not luck, hype, or shortcuts that build you the life you want. It's choosing the small, hard today so you can enjoy the big win tomorrow. You know, I always talk about do today what others won't so you can have tomorrow what others don't. Do today what others won't so you can have tomorrow what others don't. Good morning, Stephen. Come on. What you focus on is what you get. Man, welcome. Man, somebody else just joined our university. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're wanting to change your life, baby, join our university. It's $29. Be the best $29 you've ever spent. Don't eat pizza one time and join our university. And I don't mean this ugly. I don't mean this ugly because I spent 40 years of my life broke. I grew up in the ghettos and was a school teacher, and I was 40 years old and had nothing. couldn't pay my bills. So I understand $29. But guys, if $29 is a major financial decision for you, you need to get with us and start figuring out how to make some big money. And you can. I'm going to tell you right now, you got greatness in you. I'm living proof. I came out of the ghettos. I taught school for 16 years, was facing bankruptcy and foreclosure at 40 years old, and I made a decision to change my life. And the biggest key that I made was running with winners. That's why I keep saying, I started the podcast channel to help people. I started the lives to help people. I started the university because I wanted to be able to be more hands-on. And we've got an amazing success school, guys. Go check it out, Residual Earners University.com. Come join us. Oh my gosh. Plan, prepare, produce, provide. Come on, y'all ready for that? Plan, prepare, produce, provide. Man, we're at 136,000 likes. Let's hit 150,000. Yes, Hollywood, who you surround yourself with, probably the biggest key to success. Guys, listen to me on that. Listen to Hollywood on that. Who you surround yourself with. If you want to soar with the eagles, you can't be down on the ground pecking in the dirt with the turkeys, baby. Let me say that again. If you're wanting to soar with the eagles, you can't be down on the ground pecking in the dirt with the turkeys. Huh? Think that through. Yep, there you go right there. Look what Zandra says. Residual Earners University.com, $29 a month, no contract, no cancellation fee. I mean, try it. I mean, my question is, why wouldn't you at least try it for a month or two and see what you get out of it? How about getting some success out of it? How about starting a business out of it? How about scaling your business out of it? How about getting to network with hundreds of business owners and winners? Come on, baby. Come on. Residual Earners University.com. Oh my gosh. Guys, do you have a plan? Do you have a plan? Come on, baby. We got a plan. I talk about it all the time. Have your vision board and write your goals down. Get up every day with purpose and passion. I'm telling you right now, if you slime out of bed every morning, hitting that snooze and slime out of bed, oh, it's another day. If you slamming out of bed like that, you don't have a vision board and goals. Because, baby, my alarm was set this morning. I woke up 30 minutes before my alarm went off. I was ready to go, baby. I'm ready to tackle the world because I got a bunch of goals I'm wanting to get done. I got a lot I want to do today. I mean, I'm after it. Are you after it? Huh? Or you just waste every day? You just kind of get through the day and, oh, my gosh, yeah, it's another day. No, baby, let's be going for it. This is the only life you and I got, baby. We don't get a do-over. We don't get a dress rehearsal. This is it. Come on, why would we not go for it? Why would we not go for it, huh? Come on, baby. Why would we not go for it? Let's go for it, huh? I'm telling you right now, baby, come on. Let's do this. Oh, plan, prepare, produce, then provide. Let's do that one. I give speeches all the time, and this is one of my favorite speeches. Probably Dream, Grow, Work is my favorite. This one's probably my second favorite speech that I give. Plan, prepare, produce, provide. I'm telling you, your provision flows from your production. Your production depends on preparation, and your preparation begins with a plan. Have you done a vision board and goals, baby? Why wouldn't you? It takes 30 minutes to print off some pictures and make a little collage somewhere in your house. 30 minutes. Quit acting like that's some big deal. Do it. How about writing some goals down? You write 5 to 10 goals down. You can do that in 30 minutes. Now, we may adjust them later, but at least get something down. Let's start going for something. Do you realize only 3% of the population has written goals? 3%. But do you realize that 3% make 10 times on average what everybody else does? Huh? Think that through. I don't know why, but the Lord put this on my heart. I think somebody needs this. We got 250 some odd people on here right now. Guys, I'll come back to my plan, prepare, produce, provide. I want to talk about, let's get out of debt. Let me hit getting out of debt. I use this. So if you're wanting to get out of debt, here's what we need to do. Okay? I call it the debt snowball method. I got it from somebody. May have been Dave Ramsey years ago, but I actually used this, okay? I actually did this. When I started making a little money with network marketing, And by the way, I see where a bunch of you guys keep asking. I'm not ignoring you. I just don't pitch my network marketing business on my lives. If you want to direct message me and ask me how I make money in network marketing, feel free to, but I don't pitch it on here, okay? Just say, Presley, how do you make money with network marketing? Direct message me. But anyway, when I started making a little money, I use this method. So here we go. If you want to get out of debt, listen to me. I call it the debt snowball method. And again, I stole it from somebody. I don't remember who, but list all your debts, smallest to largest. List them all, smallest to largest. Smallest debt, next smallest debt, next smallest debt, next smallest debt, next smallest debt. And then the big one with the biggest balance is down here at the bottom, okay? So I've listed all my debts, smallest balance up to largest balance. Now, I'm going to focus on that smallest debt. Focus on it. I'm going to make minimum payments on everything else. Pay as little as I can get by without getting in trouble. I'm going to make minimum payments on them, and I'm focused on that smallest debt. I'm working overtime. I'm doing side hustles. I'm doing Uber, Lyft, DoorDash. I'm doing network marketing. I'm doing TikTok shop. I'm having me a garage sale. I'm selling junk I don't use. I'm doing whatever I can do to raise some money, and it's all going towards that smallest debt. Again, I'm making minimum payments on everything else, and I'm focused on that smallest one. Now, after a few weeks, boom, I pay that sucker off. I'm excited. I got a bill out of my life. I got a debt gone. What do you do now? You start focusing on that second smallest one, making minimum payments on everything else, and I'm focused on that second smallest debt. I take everything I was paying on that smallest one, plus the minimum I was making on that second smallest one, and everything that I can scrape up is going towards that second smallest debt that I have. Again, I'm working overtime. I'm doing side hustles. I'm doing Uber. I'm doing Lyft. I'm doing DoorDash. I'm doing network marketing. I'm doing TikTok shop. I'm selling junk I don't use anymore. Whatever I can do to make money, I'm putting it towards that second smallest debt. A few weeks go by. Boom, I pay off that second smallest one. What do I do now? I start focusing on that third smallest one. I take everything I was paying on that smallest one, everything I was paying on that second smallest one, plus the minimum I was making on that third smallest one, and everything now is going towards that third smallest debt I have, making minimum payments on everything else, and I'm focused on that third smallest one, and I keep putting every penny I can scrape up towards it until I get it paid off. Then I start focusing on that fourth smallest one, and I keep working my way down until I get my butt out of debt. And you go, well, Presley, that could take me a year or two of working hard. Yeah, sure could. Let me tell you a secret. You're going to be a year or two older in a year or two anyway. Why not be out of debt? You know, if you don't have a bunch of debt, you know what you got? You got cash. Let me say that again. If you don't have debt, see, most of us, we in debt up to here, and every penny we make's paying bills. Just, I don't have any money because I'm paying bills. No, get your butt out of debt. And then you got cash. You know what you do with cash then? Now you can start saving. Now you can start investing. Now you can save up and buy that piece of real estate. Now you can save up and start that business. Now you got some money to do something with. You can get your money making money. Guys, getting out of debt should be the top on the priority list for every single one of us. Get out of debt. I'm telling you right now, get out of debt. I only think there's one good debt. That is, if you go buy let's say you go buy a rental property and you fix it up and you rent it, but you had to get a loan on it, so you got a payment. I can live with a payment like this because I get a renter in there. The renter pays me. I take the money the renter pays me, and I make my payment with that. If somebody else is making the payment for you, then I'm okay with some debt. Outside of that, get out of debt. Get out of debt. If somebody's making it for you, okay. If somebody's not making it for you, get out of debt. I guess the only other exception I would say is this. If you were fortunate enough that a few years ago you got a 2%, 3%, maybe a 4% mortgage, then I probably wouldn't pay my mortgage off, because you can invest and get 8 to 12%. So I would probably not do that unless you just want the peace of mind of knowing you don't owe anybody. I remember when I made the last payment on my house where I owed absolutely nobody. Most amazing feeling. Most amazing feeling. But anyway, the debt snowball method. There you go. I don't know. I just felt like somebody needed that. Huh? I just felt like somebody needed that, so I felt like I would throw it in there. Oh my gosh, we're at 152,000 likes. Could we hit 175,000? Would y'all tap on that? Yeah. Wingnut says best feeling ever. Yes. Come on, baby. We can do this too. I needed that, coach. Well, I knew somebody did. Something just told me inside I needed to go over that. Come on. It is a great feeling. Yes, Nicole Elizabeth. Oh my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Let's hit 175,000 on the likes. Could we do that? And by the way, we got almost 300 people on here. Would you hit the follow button, please? That really helps our algorithm if you'll follow. And if you're getting something out of this, it just helps you. Find me when I go live, huh? Donna Capel just joined our university. Woo! Welcome, Donna. I'm excited. By the way, Donna, be looking for an email from me. I'm going to send you my book, Be, Do, and Have More for free. I'll send you the audio version for joining today. Guys, if you haven't joined our university, if you're getting something out of this, the university is this on steroids, baby. I mean, you're with hundreds of winners. We got courses in there on success. We bring experts in every week talking about success. We've got a video library about success. You're running with a bunch of winners. I mean, I'm just telling you, you can scroll. We put posts in there every day and threads, just like Facebook, only it's all positive. Baby, if you're wanting to change your life, come on. Let's do it, huh? Don't miss out. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Come join us. If you're wanting to change your life or make money or start a business or scale a business, come on, come and join us. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Donna Capel, welcome to the team. I'm excited you're joining us. All right. Plan, prepare, produce, provide. Your provision flows from your production. Your production depends on preparation, and your preparation begins with a plan. Success doesn't happen by accident. It doesn't show up at your doorstep. It's not something you stumble into. It's something you strategically build. I say all the time, you don't accidentally win. You don't accidentally win. You don't accidentally win, huh? I love it, Gigi. Now I'm looking into starting my business. Yes. Come on, baby. You're either building your dream life or somebody hires you to build theirs. Come on, baby. Oh, my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Success doesn't happen by accident. It doesn't show up at your doorstep. It's not something you stumble into. It's something you strategically build. The pathway to purpose, provision, and prosperity has 4 non-negotiable stages. I believe this, guys. Plan, prepare, produce, provide. Huh? Plan, prepare, produce, then provide. Skip a step and you sabotage the process. Master each one and you'll create a life of purpose, impact, and legacy, baby. Plan. Number 1, plan. Clarity creates momentum. Before anything can grow, it needs a vision. Even the Bible says without vision, the people perish. That's why I talk all the time about do a vision board. Write your goals down. Guys, come on. Do a vision board. Write your goals down. Guys, do it. A vision board takes you 30 minutes, maybe. Print off pictures of your dream car, your dream house, your dream boat, your dream plane, your dream vacation, your dream second home, your dream jewelry, your church, your kids, whatever your ideal life is. Go to a computer, print off just 5, 6, 7, 8 pictures of the things that you really want your life to include, and go make you a little collage somewhere in your house. Now you know what you want your life to look like. Next, write down 5 to 10 goals. Come on, baby. Have some goals. Get up every day with purpose and passion. You know, let me ask you this. We got 250 people on here. I'm going to give you a quick little 2 choices. You tell me which one you like. I love doing this. Number 1, choice number 1. Y'all, you with me? Choice number 1. Which one do you think's better for you? Do a vision board. Know what you want your life to look like. Write your goals down, and every day get up with purpose and passion and go for the life you want. Or choice 2, no, Presley, I'm not going to do that. You know, I think that's silly. I'm not going to do a vision board or goals. I'm going to just take whatever life gives me, Presley, and I'm going to hope it all turns out all right. Let's think that through again. I'm going to do a vision board so I know what I want my life to look like. I'm going to write goals down, and every day I'm getting up with purpose and passion, and I'm going for my goals, and I'm trying to build that life that I want to live. I'm doing it for me and my family. I'm going for it. Or, no, Presley, I just kind of live life backwards. I don't go for what I want. I just take whatever life gives me and hope it turns out all right. Guys, those choices, I don't think you got to be head cashier at Waffle Hut to figure that one out, do you? Huh? I don't think you got to be head cashier at Waffle Hut to figure that one out. I don't think you got to be Phi Beta Kappa to figure that one out. I don't think you got to be number one in your class to figure that one out. I don't think you got to be the sharpest knife in the drawer to figure that one out. I don't think you got to be the brightest color in the box to figure that one out, do you? No. If I know where I want to go and I've got goals and I'm going for it every day, I can accomplish anything. If I just let the wind blow me around and hope it turns out all right, that is nonsense, boys and girls. Come on, baby. You got to have the plan. Clarity creates momentum before anything can grow. It needs a vision. Most people never achieve what they want because they don't know what they want. They live on autopilot, react to life instead of leading it and creating it, and spend their days busy but not productive. Don't mistake activity for achievement. That's a John Wooten saying. Don't mistake activity for achievement. Oh my gosh. A plan is more than a to-do list. It's a blueprint for becoming the person you were meant to be. Planning says, here's where I am, here's where I want to go, and here's how I'm going to get there. Huh? Come on, baby. My ring, that's from getting a million customers right there. For my network marketing company. I got over a million customers, but that was for getting a million customers on my team. Somebody said, what's your ring from? Oh, I see where some of you guys, every once in a while, you ask about the network marketing. I'm not ignoring you. I just don't pitch anything on my live. So if you want to hear about network marketing and how I make money, direct message me. Just say, Presley, how do you make money with network marketing? And I'm happy to answer you offline. On here, I just got one focus, and that is I want you to be a success. A clear plan breaks overwhelming goals into actionable steps. It keeps you focused when motivation fades and grounding when emotions rise, huh? That's why that vision board is huge, because now we know what we want our life to look like. But then also huge is the goals, because the goals are the stepping stones to the vision board. Without a plan, you drift. With a plan, you drive, huh? Come on, baby. Number 2, prepare. Build before the battle. My gosh. Once you have a plan, you must prepare. This is the step most people skip because it doesn't feel productive, yet it's essential. I say all the time, anybody that listens to me knows this. You don't chase success. You attract success by the person you become. If you want more, you got to become more. Come on, baby. If you want more, you got to become more. Come on. By the way, we're at 169,000 likes. Let's hit 175,000. Can we do that? Oh my gosh, Rachel, we're proud of you. Come on, come on, come on. You don't chase success, you attract it. Huh? If you want more, you got to become more. In other words, we got to grow. We got to prepare. That's what the prepare is. Start reading you 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. Start watching a personal growth giant every day. Start running with winners. Start preparing for success. You train before you compete. You study before the test. You strengthen before the storm. Preparation is private. It's early morning. It's late night. The practice no one sees. The discipline that shapes your identity. Yeah, getting up 30 minutes early to read the books and watch the personal growth giants. Yeah, there's no glory in that, but it's what makes you who you are. It's what prepares you for success. Preparation isn't glamorous, but it's where greatness is formed. Come on, baby. You got it in you. I'm saying right now, all 254 of you, you got greatness in you. Let's go. You got greatness in you. And if you don't think so, I do. If you don't have any belief in yourself, take some of mine till you get yours, because I believe in you. You got greatness in you. You got untapped potential in you. You can do anything you set your mind to do. I believe that with every fiber in me. But it's going to take you making a decision and committing to it and focusing on it. It's going to take you doing a plan and preparing yourself by reading and watching and running with winners. Preparation isn't glamorous, but it's where greatness is formed. Ask yourself, am I studying the skills I need? Am I preparing mentally, physically, spiritually for what I'm wanting? Am I acting like someone who expects the opportunity to come? The time to prepare isn't once the opportunity shows up. You don't prepare for the game right before the game. You prepared weeks before the game. Oh, the time to prepare is before you're ready. Start. Come on, baby. Start preparing. Plan. Prepare. Let's start reading the books. Let's start watching the personal growth giants. Let's start running with the winners. Reading the books, baby, every day. 10 pages out of a good book. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Stephen Covey. How to Win Friends and Influence People, Dale Carnegie. How about The Power of One More by Ed Mylett? How about Atomic Habits by James Clear? How about Buy Back Your Time by Dan Martell? How about The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz? How about Good to Great by Jim Collins, or Built to Last by Jim Collins, or The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy, or Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell, or The Richest Man in Babylon by George Clason? Can you imagine reading 15 to 20 of those kind of books between now and next year? You're not the same frickin' person. And all it takes is that much effort. 10 pages a day. 10. Come on, baby. It's the little things that add up to be our life's accomplishments. Quit thinking it's insignificant. No, it's not insignificant. It's vitally significant to your success. Plan, vision board, and goals. Prepare, reading the books, watching the personal growth giants, running with the winners, and then you got to produce. Results require work. The magic you're looking for is in the work you're avoiding. Planning and preparation are nothing without production. This is where you roll up your sleeves. This is where ideas become action. This is where intentions become results. The world doesn't pay for what you plan to do. It rewards for what you actually do. I wrote that down the other day, man. I like that. The world doesn't pay for what you plan to do. It rewards what you actually do. See, the universe rewards action, boys and girls. Come on. The universe rewards action. Oh my gosh, we're almost at 180,000 likes. Let's hit 200,000 real quick. Could we do that? If you're just sitting around, tap on that screen, and you 250 people, if you haven't hit follow, please do that. If you're getting something out of this, follow me. The reason I ask for that, the likes, the shares, the follows, the gifts, it helps our algorithm. And for you guys on the YouTube side, hit subscribe, hit like. I mean, all that stuff helps us, guys. Oh. The world doesn't pay for what you plan to do. It rewards what you actually do. Baby, I'm telling you right now, get this. The perfect time is a myth. There's no such thing as a perfect time. Start now. I have people all the time go, well, when it gets perfect, when the perfect time rolls around, I'm going to start my business. Yeah, I'm going to start my business when that perfect time hits. Guys, I'm telling you right now, there's no such thing as perfect time. And there's another thing that's a myth. You're never going to be fully ready. I've started a bunch of businesses, and I've never really thought I was ready. You know, the first business I ever started, I'm ready to start it, and I think, well, I need to do a couple of more things. So I did a couple of more things to get ready. And then when I did those two things, I thought, I need to do a couple of more things. So I did a couple of more things. And then I thought, it's not really perfect yet. I need to do a couple of more things. So I did a couple of more things. And then a couple of more things. And then a couple of more things. Next thing I know, I looked up, 8 months has passed. I hadn't started my business, but I just keep doing a couple of more things. Start. Come on. Get off your butt and start. The world doesn't pay for what you plan to do. It rewards for what you actually do. You don't get confidence from theory. You get it from taking action. You don't get fruit from potential. You get it from planting, pruning, and harvesting. Production requires consistency, discipline, execution, and the big word is grit. It's hard, but it's the kind of hard that leads to fulfillment. It's what separates dreamers from doers. If you want to provide for others, make an impact, and live with freedom, you have to produce value consistently. You got a plan. You need a vision board and goals. You got to prepare. You need to be reading the 10 pages every day, watching the personal growth giant every day, running with winners every day. Then you need to produce because you got to work. The magic you're looking for is in the work you're avoiding, Then you can provide. You know, I spent most of my life, I spent 40 years with nothing. I spent 40 years struggling financially. I spent 40 years struggling to pay the bills. Spent 40 years worrying all the time. Spent my last few months of that phase of my life worrying about bankruptcy and foreclosure, worrying about how am I going to make it work. Guys, I'm telling you what, come on. I've tried it without money and I've tried it with money, and it's a whole lot more fun with some money. Come on. Now, does money fix all your problems? Heck no. No, it doesn't fix all your problems. But does it fix a bunch of them? Sure does. I'm telling you right now, quit thinking you can't do it and start thinking you can. I'm telling you right now, let's go, baby. Let's go. Quit thinking you can't and start thinking you can because you got it in you. Come on. Oh my gosh, we're at 186,000 likes. Let's hit 200,000 likes. Can we do that? Come on, tap on that screen, would you, if you're just sitting around? Hollywood, X-Ray Goddess, man, Michael, what's up, Michael? Good to see you. Michael just joined us. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, my gosh. Come on. Come on. Come on. My gosh, Hollis Tapp just joined our university. Hollis, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Don Corsi just joined our university. Welcome, Don Corsi. Man, welcome. Jeez, people are joining our university. Have you joined, guys? Are you wanting to change your life? If you're wanting to change your life, then do like these other folks and join our university. It's $29. I'll tell you that right up front, but it'll be the best $29 you've ever spent. If you're wanting to change your life, make money, start a business, brand a business, scale a business, if you're wanting to just run with a bunch of winners, if you're wanting to network with a bunch of business people, come join us. Come on, come on, come on. Hollis and Don just joined us. You be the next one. Come on, go to residualearnersuniversity.com. residualearnersuniversity.com. Come on and join us. Get in there with us. A bunch of winners, baby. We have fun in there too. By the way, anybody that joins today, I'm going to send you my book, Be, Do, and Have More. I'll send you the audio version for free. Come on, let's do this, huh? Oh, my gosh. Look what Jeff said. Guys, if you want a testimony, what Jeff just said, look at that. It's the best $29 I ever spent. What else do you need, baby? Come on. Come join a bunch of winners. Residualearnersuniversity.com. So now if we plan, if we prepare, if we produce, then we can provide. We can do things for our family. We can do things for ourselves. We can go on some trips. We can drive a nice car. We can live in a nice house. We can send our kids to college. We can help our grandkids. We can do all kinds of stuff. Now comes the final step, provide. This is where your effort becomes impact. You don't just create for you, you create for others. You take what you've built and use it to bless, to lead, to give, to build others up. To whom much is given, much is required, I believe. There's a reason I get up every single day and do these lives, guys. I want you to be a success. Provision isn't just about money. It's about creating opportunity for your family, giving generously to causes you believe in, leading others with integrity, using your success to empower someone else's story. You can't provide what you haven't produced, huh? You can't produce what you haven't prepared for, and you can't prepare for what you haven't planned. That's why you need a vision board and goals. There's your plan. That's why you need to read 10 pages out of a good book every day and watch a personal growth chart every day and run with winners to prepare. And then you need to work your butt off and produce. Then you can provide. Choose your hard. It's hard to sit down and plan. It's hard to prepare when no one is watching. It's hard to produce day after day without applause. It's hard to be the provider when everyone depends on you. But it's also hard to live without direction. It's hard to face opportunities unprepared. It's hard to keep starting over and over and over because you never executed, you never finished. It's hard to live below your calling because you failed to take action. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh my gosh. Look at the testimony Amy says. Guys, what in the heck are you waiting on? It's definitely the best money you will ever spend. Guys, these are people that are in the university that are learning how to change their lives, that are learning how to make money, that are learning how to start businesses. Come on. We got courses in there that teach you how to be a success. We got my blueprint for success in there. It's how I went from the ghettos to millionaire, and it's in modules. You work your way through. I teach you how to write goals. I teach you how to budget. I teach you how to start a business. I teach you all that stuff. And then we got courses in there on branding and on scaling and on, I mean, I could go on and on and on. We got all these courses. Every week we bring in 2 experts on Tuesday night and Wednesday night to teach us stuff on how to be a success in real estate, how to be a success in insurance, how to be a success in digital marketing, wealth management. I mean, we're bringing these experts in the university every week, guys, and then we record all those. And now we got this huge video library of stuff you can go back and watch any topic you want on business or wealth or managing your money or investing or all that sort of stuff is in there. And then the bigger thing though is we got a community of winners, baby. We got hundreds of winners in there. Hundreds of business people, hundreds of people on the road to success. We got everything from homemakers to CEOs of companies, but we're all like-minded as far as we're all wanting to level up. And in there, you can scroll our university just like you do Facebook, only our posts are all positive. I'm telling you, it's the most amazing place I've ever been. You know, I knew it would be good when I started it. I just had that feeling. But it has exceeded all my expectations, and the testimonies are amazing about what it's done for people. Guys, if you're wanting to change your life, go to residualearnersuniversity.com and join us. It's $29, but it'll be the best $29 you've ever spent. Come on. Come on. Choose your heart. Legacy starts with a purpose. This sequence is how you build a legacy. You plan, you prepare, you produce, then you can provide. You plan, you prepare, you produce, and then you can provide. The plan, you do a vision board and goals so you got direction in your life. You prepare by reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day, by watching one personal growth chart every day, by running with winners. You prepare yourself. Then you produce. You got to work. Early mornings, late nights, you got to get your butt out of bed and go. You're going to work that job because you need to keep paying the bills, but you do your 5 to 9 business. 5 to 9 in the morning, you work on your business. 5 to 9 at night, you work on your business. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Let's do this, huh? Let's make it happen, huh? Come on. Plan, prepare, produce. Then you can provide. Then you can provide. I love helping my kids. I love helping my grandkids. I used to couldn't do that, but I can now, baby. Come on. Are you willing to do it? Are you willing to do it? Come on. My gosh, we got 197,000 likes. Let's hit 200,000, guys. Am I reading random quotes? No, I make notes. I got all these notes that I make. And I bring my notes in here and I go off of my notes. Some of these are speeches that I give. Some of them are just notes that I come up with. But these are off notes. They're not out of my book. Now, a lot of this stuff's in my books. You know, I've written a book, Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. I know I don't look like it, but I'm one of the top network marketers in the world. I have made $46 million or something doing network marketing. I'm one of the top there is. And I wrote a book, Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. I wrote a book, Be, Do, and Have More. And there's a lot of this stuff that I talk about that's in here. but I'm talking off my notes. And somebody asked about the books. If you want the books, just go to my website, PresleySwagerty.com. I don't push them on here, but if you're wanting them, you can certainly have them. Presley Swagerty, Presley, Swagerty, 1G, Swagerty, PresleySwagerty.com, and you can get my books. But I read off my notes. I try to be organized when I come talk to you guys. I try to give you value. I hope I add value to your life. And believe it or not, guys, I've made a lot of money. Now, I'm not going to adjust my halo and say I don't still like to make money. I do, but my main focus isn't money anymore. I mean, I can live a fine life the rest of my life, but I want to help some people. We started the podcast channel to help people. Go to Apple, Spotify, or YouTube. Go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners and see our podcast channel. It's a success. We started these lives about a year ago, and man, they've been rocking. We got 275,000 followers, man. I'm telling you, I love it. I love it. We love doing these. I literally do these lives every day, guys. Every day, 7 days a week. So understand, jump on here with us and start learning. Go to our podcast channel and learn. But if you're really wanting to change your life, how many of you guys are really wanting to change your life? How many of you got trapped into leading a life you never intended to live? I did. I'll tell you that right now. I got trapped into leading a life I never intended to live. If that's you, get in our university and learn how to change your life, learn how to make money, learn how to start a business, learn from winners. I'm telling you, we got winners like crazy in there, guys. I mean, it is an amazing school. We built it on the school, SKOOL platform. That platform Alex Hermosia owns. And you go into Residual Earners University.com. You'll put your name and your email. It'll take you to the school sign-up page, SKOOL. You fill out a little form, and then boom, you're in. Now, it's a secure environment. You got to put a password in to get in every time. You're only running with winners. And I'm telling you, it's the game changer. It is a game changer. It really is. It's $29, but it's the game changer. Give it a shot. If you don't like it, you don't have to stay. You're not under any contracts. There's no cancellation fees or anything else. I mean, you can get out anytime you want to get out. But if you're wanting to change your life, jump in there with us. Residual Earners University.com. It's hard to face opportunities unprepared. It's hard to keep starting over because you never finished. It's hard to live below your calling because you failed to take action. Guys, you got to take action. I'm telling you right now, choose your hard. Legacy starts with a process. This sequence is how you build a legacy. Plan, prepare, produce, provide. Don't skip steps. Don't rush the process. Don't let emotion replace execution. Put your head down. Get to work. Become the kind of person who can carry the weight of your vision. Oh my gosh, listen to that one, baby. Become the kind of person who can carry the weight of your vision. Because when you do, you won't just build success. You will build a life that blesses generations to come. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's do this, huh? Come on, let's do this. Oh my gosh. Happy Wednesday to you guys. Chrissy says, can we get your notes? A lot of my notes are in the university. Are you part of our university? Look for my where I post stuff. And there's a search bar at the top of our university. Put in Presley Swagerty and it'll pull up all the stuff I post. And a lot of my notes are in there. Come on, Chrissy. Come on, do it. My gosh, $29. Get in there and let's start growing. You can get to know me. That may be a downer though, huh? The people in the university, they get to know me more on a personal note. You know, I'm there to help you. I'm there to help you. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, we're at 207,000 likes. Let's see if we can get 225. Could we do that? Good morning. Jay says he posts his notes all the time in REU. See, there you go. There's your testimony right there. If y'all like my notes, just go to the university and a lot of my stuff's in there. I put videos in there. I put notes in there. I mean, it really is, guys, a success school. I mean, we didn't just come up with a little old course. We worked months on it. I got people that work full time on our university. I mean, it's a place where you can grow and learn to be a success. And if you want to make money, if you want to start a business, if you want to do stuff like that, if you just want to hang with a bunch of winners and get in an environment that's better, I'm telling you, join us. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. All right, I'm going to go over one more topic, and then we'll get on with our day. But not taking risk guarantees regret. Not taking risk guarantees regret. Come on. I'm telling you right now, guys, we got to go for something in life. We can't stay in our comfort zone. We got to push our limits. We got to start that business. We got to start something. We got to do something. Because I'll say it again, if you don't build your dream life, you're going to get hired by somebody else to build theirs. We want to build our own dream life. If you play it safe your whole life, you'll wake up one day and realize you never really lived. Oh my gosh, that's a scary thought, huh? If you play it safe your whole life, you'll wake up one day and realize you never really lived. You'll wake up with regret. Why didn't I do it? Why didn't I try it? Why didn't I start it? Why didn't I go for that business I had a good idea on? Why didn't I mean, we don't want to do that, baby. We don't want to wake up with regret. If you play it safe your whole life, you'll wake up one day and realize you never really lived. Most people fear taking risks because they're afraid of failure. But what they don't realize is that not taking risk is often the biggest failure of all. Playing it safe may feel secure at the moment, but it almost always leads to long-term regret. The kind that quietly haunts your potential and whispers, what if, at the end of your life? Baby, we don't want to go to our grave with our greatness still in us, do we? Here's the truth. Risk is scary, but regret is soul-crushing. You get to choose which one you live with. I'm going to say that again. Here's the truth. Risk is scary, and it is, but regret is soul-crushing. You get to choose which one you live with. A risk-free life is a regret-full life. You can protect your pride, you can protect your comfort, you can protect your ego. But if you do it at the cost of your purpose, passion, and potential, you've traded everything for nothing. Oh, man. I wrote that down and I'm still going to read it again. You can protect your pride. You can protect your comfort. You can protect your ego. You can live safe. But if you do it at the cost of your purpose, passion, and potential, you've traded everything for nothing. Don't apply because you might get the job. That's safe, but filled with regret. Don't apply because you might not get the job. Really? That's safe, but filled with regret. Don't start the business because it might not work. Really? That's safe, but filled with regret. Don't speak up, reach out, or step up. That's safe, but it leaves you living beneath what you're capable of. Not taking the shot guarantees you'll never score. Wayne Gretzky said that. You'll miss every shot you never take, huh? You miss every shot you don't take. We got to take some shots, baby. Every great reward requires risk. There is no greatness without risk. There is no impact without stepping into the unknown. There's no legacy without putting something on the line, huh? Come on, come on, come on. Just start. Take the shot, Tammy says. I like that. Come on. Come on. Roland says 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do and than by the ones you did. Man, you are spot on, Roland. Every great reward requires risk. There's no greatness without risk. There's no impact without stepping into the unknown. There is no legacy without putting something on the line. Risk is the entrance fee to anything meaningful. Oh my gosh, listen to that one, baby. Risk is the entrance fee for anything meaningful. Love requires vulnerability. Leadership requires boldness. Business requires courage. Personal growth requires discomfort. Diamonds are formed by pressure, baby. You cannot become who you were created to be without risk. Did you hear me? You were not created. You cannot become who you were created to be without risk. The moment you step out, yes, you might fail, but the moment you refuse to step out, you already have. Woo! That's strong. The moment you step out, yes, you might fail, but the moment you refuse to step out, you already have. Huh? Brian Johnson just joined our university. Welcome, Brian Johnson. Guys, if you haven't joined our university, you're missing out. Go to residualearnersuniversity.com right now and join. Stop what you're doing. Go to residualearnersuniversity.com and join us, baby. Come on. Come on. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. Success is waiting on you there. Come on. You cannot become who you were created to be without risk. The moment you step out, yes, you might fail, but the moment you refuse to step out, you already have. The illusion of safety is the enemy of progress. The illusion of safety is the enemy of progress. The enemy of greatness is good. You get good and you quit trying to be great. We got to keep leveling up no matter where you are. The illusion of safety is the enemy of progress. You think staying where you are is safe, but the truth is nothing stays the same. If you're not growing, you're shrinking. If you're not moving forward, you're falling behind. If you're not risking something, you're risking everything. The comfort zone may feel like protection, but it's a prison for your future, huh? And the longer you stay in your comfort zone, the harder it becomes to break free. Get out of your comfort zone, baby. And understand this, if you'll take a little step outside your comfort zone will grow. You take another little step outside, your comfort zone will grow. You take another little step outside, your comfort zone will grow. Come on, baby, you got to take some risk. Choose your hard. It's hard to step into the unknown. It's hard to risk rejection, loss, or failure. It's hard to invest your time, energy, or money into something uncertain. But it's also hard to wake up 10 years from now knowing you didn't even try. It's hard to live with the pain of wondering, what could I have done if I'd have just taken the risk? It's hard to tell your story with nothing but excuses. Choose your hard. One kind of hard stretches you and strengthens you. The other hard eats away at you quietly and permanently because you didn't go for it when you knew you should have. Failure doesn't hurt as much as regret. Here's the irony. Most risk won't destroy you. Even if you fail, you gain wisdom, you gain experience, you gain confidence, you gain resilience. I always tell people I either win or learn. I either win or learn. I don't say I win or lose. I win or I learn, huh? Risk weighs ounces. Regret weighs tons, Jason says. Oh, my gosh. Yes, let's get it, huh, baby? But regret steals all of that. It leaves you with nothing but a memory of what you didn't do, huh? Oh, my gosh. Thomas Brooks just joined our university. Welcome, Thomas Brooks. Have you joined, guys? Are you wanting to change your life? Who's wanting to change their life? All right, then go to residualearnersuniversity.com and join us. And let's start changing your life. If you're wanting to make money, if you're wanting to start a business, if you're wanting to run with winners, if you're wanting to network with business people, our university is where it's at, guys. I'm telling you. Residualearnersuniversity.com. Let's go. At the end of your life, you won't regret the chances you took that didn't work out. You'll regret the chances you didn't take, the ones you might have changed everything with. You know, I talk a lot of times about, I was the basketball coach at Lakeview High School. We won. But in high school, you don't make any money coaching. But we won. We won district 7 out of 9 years one stretch. I mean, we had some great teams. Man, I was the man when I walked into the gym. I was in my comfort zone. We won. I mean, Coach Swag, man. I mean, yeah. But you know what? I wasn't making any money, and I was struggling financially. And Coach Mayo brought me my network marketing business. I got a powerful message here. Listen for about 1 minute. He brought me network marketing. And, I'd never planned on doing network marketing. I wouldn't even plan on looking, but it was Coach Mayo, who I loved and adored. So I went and had lunch with Coach. And he showed me this network marketing business. And I knew he was making a little money. So I thought, oh, what the heck? I'll try. That was my attitude. Oh, what the heck? I'll try. So I get in. Well, it exploded. And it took off. And I've made like 40 some odd $1 million doing it. But here's the moral of the story. After I signed up, Coach Mayo comes over the next day and he said, okay, Presley, here's what you need to do to get this going. He said, make a list of everybody you've ever known, start making calls, set appointments, show the plan. I said, pardon me, Coach? And he said, yeah, make a list of everybody you've ever known, start making some phone calls, set appointments, show the plan. And I said, Coach, I've never worked the phone, Coach. I don't like the phone. And what if they tell me no? I don't like rejection, Coach. I mean, this doesn't sound any fun, Coach. I mean, what? And Coach looked at me and he said, Presley, you got in the business. Do you want to make money or not? And I said, well, yes, sir, I do, Coach. And he said, then make a list, make some calls, set appointments, show the plan. Well, here's the moral to the story. The next day, I'm going to start what Coach told me. Now, fear has gripped me. Fear's telling me don't do it. Fear's telling me this is going to be ugly. Fear's telling me you're going to get rejected. Fear's just saying don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. But I made myself make a few calls. So I made a few calls. My stomach is in knots. I'm nauseated. I'm hating every second of it, but I made a few calls. The next day, fear's telling me don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Fear's telling me to get the heck out of there, but I made a few more calls. I'm still nauseated. My stomach's still in knots. I'm hating every second, but I made a few more calls. The next day, I'm hating it, but I made a few calls. The next day, fear's still telling me don't do it, but I made a few more calls. Now, here's the moral to the story, guys. I didn't want to make any of those calls. Fear was telling me not to do it. But here is the deal. If I had not made those calls, my business would have never exploded. I would have never become the number one earner in the company. I would have lost out on 40 some odd $1 million. I would have walked past a fortune if I would have listened to fear. You got to feel the fear and do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. You got to do that, guys. I'm telling you right now. Come on, think it through. Feel the fear and do it anyway. And here's the scary part where it applies to you. If I had not made those calls, if I'd have listened to fear and not done it, do you realize that I wouldn't have known I was missing out on a fortune? I would not have known I was missing out on 40 some odd $1 million. I would have never known what my life would have been like. I just wouldn't have made the calls. I'd have kept living life like I was living it. I would have listened to fear and just not done it. And I would have literally missed out on a fortune. Now, here's how it applies to you. What in your life are you not doing because you're scared? Because fear is telling you don't do it. See, fear gives bad advice, boys and girls. What are you doing? Is it you're not starting a business because of fear? You're not making the calls because of fear? You're not asking for the appointment because of fear? You're not asking for the sale because of fear? What are you doing that might be your defining moment? See, if I would have listened to fear, I would have missed out on a fortune. What is your defining moment? What are you missing out on because you're listening to fear? Feel the fear and do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Oh my gosh. Good morning, everybody. X-Ray Goddess, good morning. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're at 228,000. Let's hit 250,000. Can we do that? Tap on that screen. Let's hit 250. And by the way, we got over 200 people on here. Would y'all hit the follow button? If you're getting something out of what I'm teaching you, would you hit the follow button? That really helps our algorithm. The follows, the likes, the shares, the gifts, all that helps. On the YouTube side, if you subscribe and hit like, that helps. I mean, all this is about engagement and it's about algorithms. And if you do all that stuff, it really helps. So anyway, I appreciate that greatly, guys. All right, let's end this little section up. At the end of your life, you won't regret the chances you took that didn't work out. You'll regret the chances you didn't take, the ones that might have changed your entire life. Just what I was talking about. Courage over comfort every time. Listen to me. Courage over comfort every time. The people who changed the world aren't the ones who played it safe. The people who changed their life aren't the ones that play it safe. The people who left a legacy they're proud of aren't the ones that played it safe. They're the ones who said, I might fail, but I'm going to try. I might fall, but I'll rise again. I might be afraid, but I'll do it anyway. You don't have to be reckless, but you do have to be bold. You have to live with the understanding that comfort is temporary, but regret lasts forever. Oh my gosh, look at this. Man, I love that. Funk Media. Now making 15 to 20 calls a day to start. I love it. Stan, I love it. Good morning, Stan. Good morning, X-Ray Goddess. Good morning, everybody. Oh my gosh, we're at 232,000 likes. Would y'all tap on that screen? Let's hit 250. Let's get 250,000 likes. How about that? I'm a goal setter. Let's do that, huh? Man. Oh, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Man, it's good to see all you guys. If you're wondering, I'm Presley Swagerty. I know that some of you just joined, and I'm Presley, Presley. That was actually my grandmother's maiden name. My mom didn't love Elvis that much, but that was my grandmother's maiden name, which means I might be kin to Elvis somewhere down the road. My last name is Swagerty, Swagerty. I tell people I had swag before swag was popular. I coached for 16 years, and all my guys call me Coach Swag. I should have got all those URLs back in the day, and I could have made a bunch of money, but I didn't know swag was going to become that popular. But I've had it for my whole life. So Presley Swagerty, I grew up in the ghettos of South Dallas, literally the ghettos, no dad. My mom worked in a sewing factory. We were dirt poor. My house that I grew up in would have fit in this office in the entry hall. I mean, it was small. We're talking small. And falling down and in an ugly part of town, but I believe the good Lord let me grow up that way so that I could get on here with you guys and tell you that it doesn't matter where you come from. You can be a success. It doesn't matter how many mistakes you've made. You can be a success. It doesn't matter if you got a business degree or not. No, I don't have one. You can be a success. I think the Lord let me grow up this way because now I can get on here and talk to you a whole lot different than if I'd have grown up with a silver spoon in my mouth. I literally grew up in the ghetto. So I'm telling you, we can do this, guys. Let's go. You got greatness in you. You got greatness in you. Let's make it happen, huh? Let's do it. Then I coached basketball for 16 years at Lakeview High School. Made no money coaching either because it was a high school. You don't make any money in public education. I didn't make any money. I was struggling to pay the bills. Finally, I got into network marketing. My old high school coach brought it to me, or I probably wouldn't have listened to anybody else, but I love Coach. So I listened, decided to try it. It exploded, made millions of dollars in it, and it's been a game changer. And I see where a couple of you guys have asked, I'm not ignoring you. I just don't pitch anything on my live. So if you want to know about network marketing, direct message me. Say, Presley, how do you make money in network marketing? And I'm happy to share it offline. But I don't pitch anything on here. But, I decided to start giving back a little bit. I decided to see if I could start helping some people. So we started a podcast about 1.5 years ago. It's called Residual Earners. We're on Apple, Spotify, or YouTube, Residual Earners. Then we started these lives about 1 year ago. I love doing these lives. I look forward to it. I do them every morning. So jump on here with us. If you're wanting to change your life, if you want to make residual income, then jump on here because we do. Our podcast channel is Residual Earners. Our lives are called Residual Earners. And we started a university. Guess what it's called? Residual Earners University. It's a success school, guys. If you're wanting to be a success, jump in our university. Go to residualearnersuniversity.com and join us. We've got courses in there on success. My blueprint for success, how I went from ghettos to millionaire. It's a course you take in there. It's got modules. You work your way through it. We've got courses on starting businesses, branding businesses, scaling businesses, TikTok. I mean, we got courses on all that stuff. We bring in experts twice a week to talk about how to make money in real estate, how to make money in insurance, how to make money in TikTok shop, how to make money in digital marketing, how to make money. I mean, we just keep talking about different ways to make money. What else? We record all those. So we've got a huge video library that you can access. I mean, it's amazing. And, but the biggest thing, guys, is you get to run with a bunch of winners. You get to run with winners. You get to network with business people. We help each other. We collaborate with each other. We partner with each other. We get accountability partners with each other. We ask each other questions on how to start this business or that business and what you do to be successful. And I mean, we're always communicating with each other. It's amazing, guys. I'm telling you, it's amazing. If you're wanting to run with winners and network with business people, I'm telling you, it's the place to be. So if you're wanting to change your life, if you're wanting to make money, if you're wanting to start a business, then come join us. Residualearnersuniversity.com. Oh my gosh, man, Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Zandra, Boss B Solutions. I love that. The Boss B. Man. All right, we're at 237,000. Let's hit 250 before we get off here today. Would y'all tap on that screen and let's hit 250 before we get off here today? And we got over 200 people on here. Let's let's hit the follow button if you would. Please hit the follow button. That really helps our algorithm. And if you like what you're hearing, it just helps you find me when I go live. I'm going to do I'm going to talk about goal setting real quick while we're kind of winding this up. Let's hit 250,000, and I'm going to do goal setting. If you're wanting to know how to set goals, because you need a vision board and you need goals, you need direction in your life. I'm telling you, that is huge, guys. Goals. Here's my 7 rules for goal setting. By the way, it's in my book, Be, Do, and Have More. There's a whole chapter on goal setting in there. And if you join our university today, I'm going to send you my book for free. So go to residualearnersuniversity.com and join us. But anyway, goal setting. Here's 7 rules for goal setting. Number 1, you need big goals. Your goals have got to be big. They got to be stuff that motivate you. They got to be life-changing. They got to be stuff that gets you out of bed in the mornings. You want big goals. You want 5 to 10. You don't want more than 5 to 10 goals, because we got to be able to focus on them, and we can't focus on them if we got 47 goals. So 5 to 10 goals, that's it, and we want them to be big. Number 2, we want specific, measurable goals. You got to have numbers on them. You got to be able to monitor it. Like, you don't just say, I want to lose weight. You say, I want to lose 30 pounds. You don't just say, I want to make more money. You say, I want to scale my business and start netting 20 grand a month, 50 grand a month, 100 grand a month. You don't just say, I want rental properties. You say, I want 5 rental properties. You got to put numbers on it so that we can track it, okay? We got to be able to track it. So number 1, I got big goals that motivate me. Number 2, I got specific measurable goals so I can track them. Number 3, I put deadlines on each of my 5 to 10 goals. And what I mean by deadlines, I want time-bound goals. I want goals that I got a deadline. I'm going to get this done by this date. I'm going to get this done by August 15th. I'm going to get this done by December 31st. I'm going to get this done by all 5 to 10 goals will have a different date, because all our goals are different. And your date that you pick is just an educated guess. I mean, we don't know exactly, but we pick something that pushes us, though, that drives us. So I've got time-bound goals. I got a deadline on each of my goals. So number 1, I got big goals. Number 2, I've got specific measurable goals. Number 3, I've got time-bound goals. Number 4, and this is probably the most important one, you got to come up with something. What is my plan to reach each goal? What is my plan to reach each of my goals? Let's say if you want to lose weight. Okay, I'm going to give up bread. I'm going to give up dessert. I'm going to cut back on carbs. I'm not going to eat anything after dinner, and I'm going to get to the gym every day. Okay, that was my plan when I lost 30 pounds. What if you want to get out of debt? Use the debt snowball method. List your debts, smallest to largest. Focus on that smallest debt, making minimum payments on everything else, doing overtime, doing side hustles, Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, network marketing, TikTok shop, garage sales, whatever I can do to make money, and I'm paying it on that smallest one. Well, again, I'm making minimum payments on everything else. A few weeks go by, I pay that smallest one off. I start focusing on that second smallest one, and I keep repeating that till I get out of debt. Maybe you're wanting to buy a rental property, but you don't have the down payment. Okay, my plan is going to be, I'm going to do Uber, Lyft, or DoorDash, network marketing, or TikTok shop, and I'm going to save some money until I get enough money for the down payment for that piece of real estate I want. Whatever your goals are, you got to have a plan. What am I going to do to make each of my goals a reality, okay? So number 1, I got big goals. Number 2, I got specific measurable goals. Number 3, I got time-bound goals. Number 4, I've got a plan to reach each goal. Number 5, write all this stuff down. Write it all down. Come on, write it all down. Write down. Goal, deadline, plan. Next one, goal, deadline, plan. Next one, goal, deadline, plan. Write all your goals down with a deadline on them and write the plan out underneath it. Now, I got 5 to 10 goals. What am I going to do with it after I write it down? I'm going to go next to my vision board and I'm going to put my goals. And every day I'm going to look at that vision board and read my goals. Every day I'm going to look at the life I want and read my goals and stay focused on it. So, number 1, I got big goals. Number 2, I got specific measurable goals. Number 3, I got time-bound goals. Number 4, got a plan for each goal. Number 5, I write it all down. Number 6, every day I do 5 things to reach my goals. I call mine the rule of 5. Every day I do something to reach my goals. Every day, do something to reach your goals. I call mine the rule of 5. I try to do 5 things every day to reach the goals that I have. And guys, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. How do you reach big goals? One day, one step, one activity, one action, one thing at a time. I just keep slowly working my way there. But if I stay the course, if I just keep slowly working my way there, I'll reach it. I call mine the rule of 5. I try to do 5 things every day. And an example I give is if I had a big tree outside my office here, and let's say it's a big tree and it's too close to the house and it's messing with my foundation, and I need to get rid of that sucker. I need to cut it down. Well, let's pretend I don't have a chainsaw. All I got is an axe and a pair of gloves. So today, before I leave, I walk out there, put on the gloves, pick up the axe, and I take 5 swings at that tree. That's all I took was 5 swings. Didn't do a whole lot of damage to the tree. I don't even start sweating taking 5 swings, but I took 5 swings. Tomorrow, I go put the gloves on, pick up the axe, take 5 swings. The next day, I walk out there, pick up the gloves, put them on, pick up the axe, take 5 swings. Next day, 5 swings. Next day, 5 swings. I can't tell you when, but I can tell you this. If I keep doing that, putting on the gloves, picking up the axe, taking the 5 swings, one day I'm going to walk out there and I'm going to be swinging and I'm going to hear snap, crackle, pop, and I'm going to get my butt out of the way because that big old tree is going to come down if I just take 5 swings a day, but I'm consistently doing it. If you do 5 things every day to help you reach your goals, even if they're little bitty things, you will eventually get there. So number 1, I got big goals. Number 2, I've got specific measurable goals. Number 3, I got time-bound goals. I got a deadline on each of them. Number 4, I write out a plan on how to reach my goals. I got to have a plan for each goal. Number 5, I write it all down. I mean, I put goal, deadline, plan, next one, goal, deadline, plan. I write it all out, and I put it next to my vision board, and every day I look at my vision board and read my goals. Number 6, every day I do my rule of 5. Every day I do 5 things towards reaching my goals. And number 7, the last one, never, ever, 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 ever quit. Never quit. Just don't quit. Just don't quit. Just don't quit. My gosh, Alice Johnson. Alice, I mispronounced your name. Alice Johnson just joined our university. Whoa, I'm so proud. Man, welcome, Alice. Man, I'm excited for you. By the way, Alice, be looking for an email from me. I'm going to give you my book, Be, Do, and Have More. You're going to get the audio version. Alice. Good thing, Alice. Man, you're going to love it. Guys, if you haven't joined our university, you're missing out. Come on. Join our university. I'm telling you right now, join our university. It's a success school. If you're wanting to be a success, join us. If you're wanting to change your life, if you're wanting to make money, if you're wanting to start a business, guys, that's what we do. And you get to know me. I'm in there all the time. We do Zooms. You can talk to me. You can ask me questions. I mean, how do I do this? Or how do I do that, Presley? Or how did you start the car dealerships? Or I'm there for you. I do all this to help you be a success, guys. So go to residualearnersuniversity.com and join us. Come on. Start running with a bunch of winners. Just get your environment different and watch how it helps. I'm telling you, if you'll just start running with us and start running with people that are positive and motivated and see the glass half full, I'm telling you, if you're running with people that are good money managers, they're saving money, they're investing money, they're buying real estate, they're starting businesses. If you get in the university and you're running with people like that, I'm telling you, it rubs off on you and your life will change. residualearnersuniversity.com. And like I said, I see a couple of people asking about network marketing. I'm not ignoring you. I just don't pitch anything on my lives. Direct message me, and I'm happy to share it offline. Go to just direct message me and say, Presley, how do you make money in network marketing? And I'm happy to help you. Well, guys, I've been going over 2.5 hours, and I got a big day. I got meetings and all kinds of stuff. I got to go get some different clothes on and get ready to go meet some people. But it has been a pleasure to be here with you. Again, if you want to know about network marketing, direct message me. And if you haven't joined our university, do it. Do it. I'm telling you, do it. I'll send you my book, Be, Do, and Have More, if you join today, guys. So get off your butt. Let's do something different. Go to residualearnersuniversity.com and join us. Well, I appreciate you guys. We did hit 250,000. I am so happy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You 200 people that are still on here, if you haven't hit the follow button, please do that. Hit that follow button, and it'll just help you find me when I go live. So I appreciate that. Well, all right, guys. Love you. God bless you. Karen, thank you. And we will see you guys in the morning. Lord willing, I'll be back, and we'll do this all over again. So, again, come join us, residualearnersuniversity.com. Join us. You guys over here on the YouTube side. Come on. Come on. Join us. I'm telling you, get we're going to run with winners. Get in now and come join us in that Zoom. Go to residualearnersuniversity.com and join us. I appreciate all you guys on the YouTube side. We're going to get this thing rocking on the YouTube side. We had about 10,000 people come through on the TikTok side, and not even close to that over here, but we're going to get it going. I believe it with every fiber in me. So anyway, we